just ashamed. I start to wonder. Don't give
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio. TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Well, now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his horn to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big band voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings his horn to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey-Hidey-Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right to my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Ready to rock and roll?
Absolutely.
What are you doing with that long extension cord?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. No B-Dog and Lou, they have moved back to Ohio.
Yeah.
And they're going to stay there. They love the frozen north. We got Flaz Noogies.
Flaz Rider is here.
Yeah, there we go. The beautiful Larice is out in the chocolate bar. No Uncle Alex. He is up in Rhode Island. So we're on our own. But we got John Beck going to be joining us to talk about the steel pans that he does. All right, you ready to rock and roll? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey-Hidey-Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Good morning to you, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your coastal Americana radio station coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends who are now back up in Canada. And we had a good time having our producer, Monica, who is always listening, here in the studio, and vacuum cleaner Tom. And I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a little small clip of Vacuum Cleaner Tom on YouTube that I cut out separately when he was in here with his vacuum cleaner last week that you can go check out. But it's out there, of course. And in Verona, Corona, and Tinkerbell in northeastern Nora. And, of course, we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing fabulous this morning. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard, and the Ambassador Retreat, of course, the ambassador of all great things, the ice cream man, the cameraman, and the Bodyguard himself. And he was doing a good job with the ice cream. I actually got to see some pictures of him making the ice cream. It's funny because the next morning when we was getting ready for the show, I'm like, did you ever make any ice cream? And he's like, yeah, man.
He made it for everybody, and little Alec was passing them out to everybody.
Yeah. I'd made a comment that, because I was asking about it, he said, yeah, Alex brought you something. I'm like, Alex? Well, he probably gave it to all the pretty girls. And he says, no, Alec. I'm like, oh, Alec.
Yeah.
You got to be, when you say Alex, I think of Uncle Alex, with an X. So, but anyway. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing fabulous. The Beers and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, Tennessee. Claudia, with the good smelling hair, brought a couple of the
German Scouts
in here one day this week.
Yes.
I want to say Thursday. And so she does a great job. They both do a great job with the Scouts, always involved with the Scouts. Golden takes them out on the boat, drops them off to an island, and leaves them.
No, Golden actually teaches them their boating licenses.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I'm just messing with you.
He's awesome.
But and of course, she brought the German exchange students with the Scouts. Yeah, brought them in here, and we had them to do a couple of sound bites and stuff here in the studio. They had a great time.
They did.
Yeah, so good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar, located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis of Williamsport, Maryland. And happy birthday week to Patty with Rick's other eye.
Patty's birthday is this week.
It was this past week.
Past week.
Yeah. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're doing fabulous.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. And don't forget, Rick comes up this afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Island time, with Rick the Sticks Hometown Licks.
Awesome.
CK's Sunrise Villa and beautiful Stock Island, home of the Second Chance Tiki Bar. And, of course, that is that guy in paradise, his beautiful wife, Kat, and their dog, Brody. And he is out and about doing videos. That's all he does now. It's just boom, 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 boom. He's really having a good time with that. I believe he has finally found his niche. Right?
Absolutely.
I'm like, and I kept telling him the whole time, I'm like, just be you, man. Just be you. I believe he is. So good morning to you guys. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That, of course, is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar and Studio, located up in Crown Point, Indiana, home of Ed the Train Man and his beautiful wife, Pat, our picture girl.
And you can't forget Ed the Carpenter and Felicia, the appetizer girl.
That's right. That's right. I like how he's the characters on his show are the conductors.
That's right.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, and of course, little Alec, he was here, and his mom and everybody, Ashley was here, and they had a great time. And did his ear ever get okay? He had a little bit of water ear from the pool.
I think he ended up having to go to the doctor for it. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, Florida, home of B-Man and Michelle. Happy Sunday. We are ramping up the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound, our 7th year. You'll start to see all kinds of lineup coming out this week, and sponsors and all that good stuff. We almost got all the sponsors wrapped up, so I believe we need one more happy hour sponsor for Friday night, and that is the Trop Rock Junkies. are going to be playing Friday night.
Oh, that's so exciting.
So we need a happy
I
hour.
love Steve Tolliver.
Yeah, we need a happy hour
the whole
sponsor
band.
for that.
Yeah.
If you're interested, send me a message, and then we'll have everything all wrapped up. So I do believe, anyway.
I'm excited about that. I love the Trop Rock Junkies.
Yeah, those of you that are participating in that, we will send out the confirmation email this week. Make sure we got everything all lined up and ready to rock and roll. So looking forward to being back down in Key West. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O, the Patio Seaside She Shed.
All right.
Yeah, that, of course, is Dave Sons and Beth Travers. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing wonderful out there. And, of course, they'll be rocking down there as a happy hour act on Thursday night and also be sponsoring that happy hour as MFG.
And that's fantastic.
That's just, you can't get much better than that. So.
No.
The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You
betcha.
betcha.
Good morning to Shelley Forsythe and the crew. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. And, man, what a job they did with the Bloody Mary contest, man. They're very serious about being judges.
They are serious
The
about being
tasting
judges.
and the presentation and
I saw the beginning and the end. I was running around like a chicken.
I need to take that video
between.
and put it out separately as well. I believe I'll do that. Or I believe it is out on YouTube.
I can't remember.
I have to go back and look at that. But anyway, so good morning to you guys. Such a pleasure having you guys here and hanging out with us, of course, and brought the grandkids. And they had a good time. Man, they had a great time. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat up at Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. Good afternoon. We will apparently get to see them in Key West.
I'm so excited. It's been a long time.
Along with the JoJo's. So JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Manford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston.
Awesome.
Yeah, happy Sunday to you, everybody. This is Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. I am the Tiki Man, your host, and of course, we're going to take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors.
Tiki Man Radio streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to tikimanradio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Over to tikimanradio.com and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddha coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. Go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the reggae wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at lucansliquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want reggae wines. Go ahead and order a case of it because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in, is good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio.
That's right, and a lot of people were doing the tastings for the reggae wines during the summer party. And don't forget, they are also the sponsor for Ed the Train Man. Get on the Peace Train with Ed. Ride the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, which
Get
is, of
on
course,
the Peace Train.
Yeah, Mondays 6 p.m. Eastern Island time. Right?
That's right.
Is your mic working?
No. Now, a little bit.
Yeah.
Now it's working.
better.
It's working. Yeah, it's working.
working.
It's working beautifully now.
Get this little bass down there.
There we go. Yeah, get in there. Yeah. All right, hippie chick. Who we got out there on the
All right.
Facebook?
We've got Maureen Weehunt. Good morning, Mo. Always good to see you, and your sister Ann. I love when she gets to
they
come
had a
over.
great
Yeah,
time
they
at
had
the
a
party.
great time.
Yep.
Always good to see you, and thank you for all your help. We got Bobby McQueen, our island truck driver. I happen to like one of your posts. That's right. I loved one of your posts how you and Robbie were eating. He got a chili dog, and y'all had been eating like that for a few days, and you said, oh my gosh, we're going to pay for this. Eating like a couple of teenagers, you know.
Yep.
So, absolutely, but chili
Morning,
dogs
brother.
are pretty good. So, good morning. Good morning to the newly retired Marty Gentry and
Yes.
Angela Gentry. I know, that is awesome. Congratulations. Good morning to Glenn Sontag. Sontag. Okay. He said, good morning. He said, hey, Danny, Mr. Tiki Man.
Yeah, good morning to you, brother.
Good morning to our good friend John Beck. He is going to be joining us shortly.
That's right. And I had a good analogy for you, John, in the opening video. You might want to go back and watch that. We'll talk
It's
a little
pretty
bit.
funny.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about it when you come on at 11 o'clock.
Okay. Good morning to Graham Andrews and Nicole. Apparently they're in Amelia Island, and it is beautiful there.
Yes, absolutely. Amelia
It's
Island
always
is
beautiful.
gorgeous there.
Let's see. Good morning to the ambassador of all good things, Michelle Meyer.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Good morning to awesome percussionist Freddie Questguard.
The man.
Yeah, he's out there. Good morning to our picture girl, Pat Contreras.
Yeah, took a lot of pictures.
She is awesome, and she is out there, and we just always appreciate you so much.
Absolutely.
Good morning to Uncle Alex, who is in Greenwich, Rhode Island.
Good morning to you, brother.
East Greenwich, Rhode Island. And he is up there visiting his daughter.
When's
Good
he coming
morning.
back? Do we know?
I don't know. I'll send him a text later.
I think he
All right.
said a week.
Is he gonna be gone a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
And good morning to Donna Lacey DiBangrazio. Good morning
Good
to you.
morning.
Good morning to Tinkerbell. She says, good morning to Happy Sunday to my favorite Tennessee friends.
Yeah. Good morning to you.
Good morning to Dan Ware. And him and Logan are saying hello from the road. And apparently I found out that his father just passed away.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry
to hear about
that.
that.
Dan.
And we'll definitely be thinking about you, brother.
Yeah. And good morning to Debbie Hass and Bill Hass in Valley Center, Kansas.
Good morning.
Good morning to the JoJos. I love the JoJos. I can't wait to see them again.
Yeah. Happy Sunday.
Good morning to Nicole Hall. You know her heart is always in Key West.
That's right.
Good morning to Tim and Patty Campbell. It is not easy being Patty Campbell.
And sure as hell not. Gonna put up with Tim.
I know, he is such a mess. Good morning to the beautiful Sean Crawley and the beautiful Bill Crawley.
Absolutely. I was talking with Sean this morning. She sent me a message that had Alan Jacks Bowers, which also is listening in, by the way.
Good morning to him from Greece. I think he's in Greece still.
Well, I think he's on his way back.
Awesome.
He sent me a message this morning. But anyway, it was Alan Jacks Bowers tracking the new song that we're going to be playing here. We're going to kick off the show north of the palm tree line. And he is, let's see here. I am listening on my flight home from Athens. Yes, he's on his way back. So good morning to you, brother.
Good
Wow.
morning.
He's on a plane listening, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good morning to the beautiful Kat Ferrara.
Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Dat
You're looking
Cat.
marvelous this morning.
And she's always looking marvelous.
Absolutely.
And good morning to Donna Cushing Cummings.
Yeah, good
And
morning to
I
you.
was looking over here in the other chat from YouTube, and it looks like it might be her birthday today. So
Oh.
happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday to you. We're not going to do the whole Lou thing and like,
And-
happy birthday.
And that was her and Bob that did the shot ski, right?
Yeah, that's over my shoulder here.
That is awesome.
I'm going to put
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to put a shelf up there to where it's kind of all the way across the top over there somehow or another. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. That is a great shot ski.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you.
And let's
Just
see.
blown away by that.
I am too. That's fantastic. I think when they gave it to you, I was getting in the pool with my grandson. So I couldn't come over there. Of course, I wasn't going to do a shot anyway, but it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Good craftsmanship.
Absolutely.
Good morning to Bahama Brad.
Good morning.
We just got to celebrate his birthday with little Ellie Faye and Axie.
Yeah, Brad's birthday is on the 1st, and mine is on the 6th, and it's always corresponding with getting ready for
The summer party.
the summer party, so we generally have to get together after the party and go out to dinner or something. So we had a good dinner Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night.
Went to Red Lobster.
The big
Which
red
one?
lobster. The one over
Hickson?
in, no, we didn't go to
I mean,
Hickson.
the
Ottawa.
No, the one over by the mall.
there's only 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
on
the one by the
gun
mall.
barrel area.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if I missed anybody on this. Nope, that is it.
All right.
That is it for Facebook. And let's see. I'm going to go out here to YouTube.
Flaz has got YouTube pulled up.
I do. I guess I
got
can try this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
well,
try
we
it.
got Patty Smith out there saying hello.
Good
morning, Patty.
And
Happy birthday week.
Of course, Monica is right there. She's the one telling Tiki Man to turn up the microphone a little bit.
Yeah,
Call
she
me.
sent me a message. Yeah.
Fred,
Questcard.
Freddie Questcard.
says, hey, Tim, to somebody there. And you got the beach girl Jen out there saying something. Good morning from Jennifer, and a couple of X's and O's there.
Oh, well, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So,
Happy Sunday to you.
April Beth says hello. And Bobby McQueen saying good morning. Yeah. So let's see. Let's pull my finger down here and keep it going. Josh Clark is out there. Alan
yeah.
Jackson was in our area over the weekend. So that's country western Alan Jackson, I'm guessing, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So we've got Chris Shaddix.
Yeah, Chris
Good
and
morning,
Mo.
everyone,
Yeah.
back in North Carolina.
Chris and Morgan. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's Chris and Morgan.
Let's see, keep my finger going. We got Cammy's Grammys chiming in on a couple of things saying, have fun, Patty, sending positive vibes your way. And then she also says, I would say I was winning vibes. So,
Well, she is also a sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Saturday night, I believe.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Happy Hour.
Happy Hour, yeah.
Sponsor. So her and her sister's coming down. They had a blast last year, and looking forward to having them back down.
we also have the Golden Girl out there, so everyone give us a little sniff. There
Good
we go.
morning.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Monica says, good morning to everybody. Our producer, Patty Smith's out there. Yep, the truck driver wife, Patty Smith, with the other eye, right?
That's
With
right.
Rick's other eye.
Rick's
right.
other eye. And Donna Cummings.
Happy birthday
a couple
to you.
of
Yeah.
hellos there. Thanks, Michelle. Good morning, Monica. Are you winning Big Patty? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I think they went to Atlantic City.
I think they did too.
I think that's why. I think that's what the comment's about.
Yes, and beautiful Michelle Myers, the ambassador, says happy birthday today to Donna Cushing Cummings.
Yeah, absolutely.
And beautiful Maureen says, hey, Cammy Grammy, and a few other things. Happy birthday to Donna. So we got moving my finger down the line here a little bit.
We don't have to read off every comment.
All right, well, I'm trying. Some guy named Flaz says, Monica, will you tell Tiki Man to turn up his microphone?
All right, I think we got it. I think we got it. All right.
Wait a minute. Now, wait, hold on. Let's see.
He's gonna
We
start-
got Beth Travers out there saying,
Good morning,
thanks,
Beth.
Doris.
Well, you
Yeah.
start giving shout-outs to yourself. And Flash is out there saying that.
Well, did I say anything about Josh Clark?
Yes, you did.
I
Yes,
did?
you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Josh
when you
and
get my
Chelsea.
age, you can't remember
Josh and
5 minutes
Chelsea.
later.
Yeah.
So,
Good morning to
and
Josh
did I
and
say that
Chelsea.
Flav says good morning?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay,
Flash
all
says
right.
good morning. Good Lord.
Nicole
All right.
Hall and Sandra Wilson. I'm in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida.
Oh,
so
good morning.
hot, she says.
Oh, yeah, it's been hot. It's been,
I
it's
bet
been
she was
hot
talking
here.
about herself. All right. We're done.
Okay. Whew,
Oh,
man.
and good morning to Verona Corona.
You'll never do that again.
Who is
will you?
feeling under the
Yeah, I'll
weather.
never do that again. That'll be the last time we do that.
Verona and
Flaz is saying hi again here, and I don't know who that character is. Yeah.
good morning to Verona, who's
morning,
feeling
Verona.
under the weather.
Yes,
and her
hope
daughter,
you get to feeling better.
Her daughter Amber is also feeling the same under the weather, so
Well, there you go.
she gets feeling better soon.
Well, all right. Let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. We got a brand new Bill Crawley tune. It's called North of the Palm Tree Line. And I do believe that Alan Jacks Bowers did the drums on this, the drum man himself. So let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. And Bill Crawley, go get
I
you
got
some.
the right coffee cup, don't I?
There you
Yes,
do.
you do.
And go get you some more Beach Buddha coffee. All right, here we go.
will.
Brand new tune, and it's a rocking one too. Here we go.
Take me to Savannah or Louisiana, or put me on a boat to Havana, someplace where it's safe and warm. No chance of a winter storm. Just don't take me north of the palm tree line. I've traveled to the east, traveled to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, ain't no place I wanna go. Now I can give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you're on vacation, need a destination, turn to the lower half of the nation. Look south and pick your spot. Play it cool where the nights are hot. And get away from north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, yeah, it ain't no place where I wanna go. Now I can't give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you've got a boat, she's ready for the water. Steer her south where the girls are hotter. Chart a course, then set sail all the way to Fort Lauderdale. Just don't steer her north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, yeah, it ain't no place where I wanna go. Now I can give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you're feeling lazy, everything is hazy. The winter months are driving you crazy. Jump up and pack your case. Take it down to a sunny place. Take a break from north of the palm tree line. I travel to the east, travel to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north. Oh no, you won't find me north. I said you won't find me north of the palm tree line.
You're listening to Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Come over and chillax and relax. Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
for the island. Oyster boats are out on the bay. Fishing boats untied from the docks, headed out for the catch of the day. Shrimp boats are on the horizon, returning with their load of pink gold. Working on the island is a story rarely told. Chefs are in their kitchens, restaurants soon will open their doors. The waitstaff comes in early, worn out from the night before. Trucks are out back unloading, managers make sure their orders are right. Bartenders are polishing glasses, the work goes on day and night. That's the real life on the island. Hard work, long hours for simple pay. While the tourists are living on island time, the locals are working all the time, trying to keep up with the pace. Keep a smile on their face all the while and live the real life on the island. When you're on vacation, your time is your own. Reality is a different world when you make the island your home. The nightlife has finally subsided. Businesses are closing their doors. The band is tearing down their gear. Someone is sweeping the floor. The eastern sky is lighting up. The docks once again come alive. Some are getting off as others arrive. Just another day in paradise. That's the real life on the island. Hard work, long hours for simple pay. While the tourists are living on island time, the locals are working all the time, trying to keep up with the pace. Keep a smile on their face all the while and live the real life on the island. It's still nice to have just a slice of paradise in between, living the real life on the island.
Mr. Gene Mitchell.
I love Gene Mitchell.
Real life on the island. It's actually about it's about people, the bartenders and the waitresses and all those people that take care of the island. It's a very good song about
yes, it is.
people that actually take care of everything, kind of like all the bartenders and stuff down in Key West. So,
I've heard a line today that I had never heard before, and that's north of the palm tree line.
North of the palm tree line. And
I've never heard that.
What a great tune that is from Mr. Bill Crawley.
Yeah.
Now, we've been with Bill Crawley since song number 1, and I always warn the artist that, when you get too big, and I have to start talking to your producers and stuff like that, that's when your rotation goes a little further down in the line. And I believe it almost happened this week. It almost happened, okay? So I get a message from Bill who says, hey, Brian has the new song. And, of course, being me, I'm like, well, the hell with Brian. What about me? Oh, is that how it works now? Brian gets the new song before I do?
Gotta
Really?
go through Brian now.
I'm like, what the hell?
That's under the table payment there.
Yeah, I was like, he's like, no, it's not like that. You're always number one to me. I'm like, well, you're number one to me too now. And
you didn't know Brian had that kind of money, did you?
Apparently, he says, well, he said he was sending it to you. I'm like, well, he sent it to me in text message. Now I got to download it, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, and I got to put it in. I'm like, what happened to me, man? What happened? You just email and say, hey, man, can you play this on the show? Email it to me.
Well, then I guess I'll take this coffee cup back.
Just messing with you, Bill.
I love you, Bill.
What a great tune. And Alan Jax Bowers, there's a video out there of him tracking that tune. And drummers they're so much fun to watch. I had a blast watching Alan Jax Bowers play down in Key West when he was at the showcase, because they just get in the zone, man, and they got his facial expressions are just, he's just, doing his thing, and it's always a blast to watch drummers play.
Did you see Matt with the Jonas Lawrence band? His facial expressions when he was playing that solo. It's same thing. They just really they like zone out and get into a whole nother world.
I don't remember Matt being here. Was he here?
Matt was here. Yes. Matt,
did he eat my ice cream?
He did. Matt and Tank and Jonas Lawrence.
Just kidding. Yes, I mean, listen, I had a fantastic week. For those of you that wondered, I was kind of off the grid a little bit this week. Took some time to chillax and relax. Spent a couple days in the pool. I went downtown and walked like I love to walk down from the boats out. But for those that have been here and we've took you to the boathouse, you know where that is. All the way downtown. It's about a 4-mile walk.
It's 4.5 miles.
4.5 miles. Mm-hmm. Enjoy that. Kind of like somewhat disappearing into the crowd of tourists and whatever, Mm-hmm. And
it's so funny. You like urban hiking, and I like forest hiking. But but I've done that urban hike with you. It's really awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love that whole. It's a good walking path.
So what else did you do?
I did a little bit of everything. Piddled around here. Just kind of took some time and relaxed, enjoyed myself, and
probably no more complaining now, huh?
No more complaining for me.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Nothing like a boat.
Well, Monday I spent all day as the plumber.
That's right.
Okay.
Nothing like a boat ride to calm your mood.
Oh, yeah. We did go out on a boat ride. Yeah.
We went on an amazing boat ride.
Waiting, and I tell you.
Yeah,
Finally, we got to go on a
I didn't know
ride.
if we were allowed to talk about it or not, because I didn't know if you wanted people to know you actually took us out on the boat.
Oh, I see.
We got on an amazing boat ride.
So
with Luis and Flaz.
So we finally went out on the boat ride with Flaz and Luis. Now, it was different, okay, because we get in the boat. And then we had to take a 20-question test on water safety.
Yes.
And then we had to get fitted for the life jacket.
Right? It's important, right, Flaz?
Right.
That's right.
Right. I got a Coast Guard card in my pocket.
That's right.
And he's worried about the Coast Guard. First of all, we don't have the Coast Guard around here. It's Hamilton County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised out on that water. I've seen them.
The Coast Guard don't come up in the
Tennessee
lake.
Wildlife
We've seen 'em.
Association.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, so once we got fitted and for our life jackets, and we went through our safety training, and everybody had their own noodle in case something happened. We were good to go. We had a good time.
We had a
Sunset
great time.
cruise with Flaz and Reese finally got out on the boat.
Yes.
I was beginning to think he didn't really have a boat.
And we had some really amazing venison sausage that Flaz made.
Yes.
Flaz is a pretty good chef.
We didn't catch any fish, though.
No.
No, they didn't want that shrimp I was putting on those hooks.
They said, "Ooh, that's stinky."
Yep. We threw it away at the end of the day.
Yeah, the fish are there like, what the hell is that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen that kind of fish around here.
I don't think
like
they're
the-
from around here.
Smells like the ocean, doesn't it, Sam?
Yeah.
But we had a great time. You guys don't normally go out that time of day, right?
Often we do.
Yeah, but they don't go out that late.
They're coming in that late.
Yeah, I had to turn on the lights and stuff, bringing it in. Because while we were out there just sitting on the water, that's by law. That Coast Guard law says you have to have your running lights on.
Well, he'd freak me out. I was just, I was afraid they were going to come arrest us any minute for something. I had my seatbelt on, everything.
Oh my goodness, how funny!
I had my window rolled up. I was just sitting there in the back seat.
That's one thing we didn't put up was the Benemy top on it. So because the sun went down nicely and we were able to kind of hang out there.
It was a beautiful night.
Yeah, we didn't have time for the safety training on the
Benemy
canopy.
top.
Yeah.
But no, thank you for taking us out. That was
pleasure.
nice. We went over to the boat club yesterday. Had a nice little cookout with you guys over there with that group.
That was with Gina and Dawn
They
and
should
the
be
boat club.
here.
They said they were going to try to come
they
over.
don't, they don't get up till noon. So.
Listen, people say a lot of stuff on Saturday, okay? I'm just telling you. I don't know how many shows I banged out by myself because people said, hey, man, I'm going to be there for you in the morning. You'll hear from them for a week.
Got it.
That's funny.
The early years.
Yeah, the early years. But it was a great week, and thank you again for everybody for a great party. We did everything we said we'd do. We did the pickleball championship. We did the Bloody Mary contest. We did the party. The bands all played well. The stage went well. Everything went fantastic.
Yes.
Apparently, I did have ice cream.
Yes, you did.
So, the ice cream man had two big old things. I finally found the picture when I was putting, and y'all were getting to see some of the pictures there during the break from the party, and it's in there as well. So now we got to move our attention to next year. Next year's party. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Gonna be on the 6th, on your birthday.
No kidding?
I don't know if I actually put it in here.
Wow.
Summer party. Yeah, there it is, right there. All
Is
right.
it going to be the 6th? Is it?
It will be the 6th.
Let me
I
fix
guess
this.
I
gonna be
got to
on a-
hang out then another
It's gonna be
year.
on Saturday. Yeah, you gotta hang out another year.
Hold on a second here. Let's see here. Let me fix this. This is all jacked up. I didn't take a look at it before.
Before you put it up there.
Yeah, let me see here. Hold on. Bear with me, everybody. We're just.
We'll just throw it up there.
Yeah, it looks good.
You can fix it later.
I gotta have things. I gotta do
I
things.
know you do, but you can fix it later.
I gotta do things my way.
Okay.
All right.
Fine.
So anyway, the 17th annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024. Yes, that will actually be on my birthday, and it's just how it falls.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
how it falls every year. Yeah.
I do remember those threats. I think this is the last one.
Yes.
I think this
I
is
know.
the last
I
one.
usually say that a lot during the hangover part.
And he had like ball bearings in his hand and he was moving them around and he was going,
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I didn't do
You
it.
better be there, Beth Travers. She says she's going to be there on 7/6/24. You
It
better
should
be
be
there.
All right, I'm giving you a whole year in advance, okay?
The
So
big
don't book
kahuna.
anything.
Don't
during that
break your
time.
leg. Don't sprain your arm. Don't. I
Don't book
think
any gigs.
she
during
had her
that
eye
time.
problem this time.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
always
that's
something.
serious.
I understand, but
I
I ain't
understand.
gonna live forever. That's serious too. But anyway, so make your plans. We will announce the musical guest at a later date. We've
That's
actually reached out to a couple of people. They are.
Mick Jagger's getting back to you. I understand.
Well,
yeah.
I think Mick Jagger would have been cheaper than some of the people that we've already reached out to.
That is the truth.
Yeah, some of these guys are like, "Hey, man, we're kind of big time now." I'm like, "Yeah, you're too big time for me." So
Yeah.
we have a
Holy
budget,
moly.
and if we can't,
If we can't afford you, then I guess you're not.
I just tell you right away, I'm like, "You're out of our league, man. You're out of
Yeah.
our league for a summer party in a radio station that's playing all your music."
Yeah.
Exactly.
But anyway, so now honestly, these guys get paid what they get paid for, and they deserve every damn bit of it. We just have a little budget that we use for these parties, and we're kind of going to stick to that. We were fortunate to have Bert Herbert here, Jack Mosley here,
Yes.
along with Steve Hopper.
Steve Hopper and Matt were fantastic.
Yeah.
You know I love Steve Hopper very much. But
Yeah, and in that
They were
video,
fantastic.
you'll see Matt sleeping on the cot in the driveway. Okay, it ain't easy being Steve Hopper's bass player.
I know.
I showed that to Jonas Lawrence's bass player. I'm like, man, you're lucky. Look at Steve Hopper's bass player. And he's like, damn. I'm like, yeah, he's got to sleep outside with the animals.
I know. Beth said Mick Jagger said she could come play with him.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. But we'll announce that now. We're talking about B-Man and Michelle maybe coming up and playing. His mom lives up in the upper part of Tennessee, and her birthday is the following week. He's thinking about bringing the RV up and maybe seeing his mom. So we got to work out some of the details with that. We generally have a headliner. In the past 3 or 4 years, we've started having somebody start playing around 3. This year, I think the party started at 12:30.
Yes, the party actually started. It was you guys kicked it off at 10:30 with the Bloody Mary contest.
Yeah.
We're not doing that next year.
No, not the Bloody Marys.
We're going to have it later. We'll have the contest later, but I got to have some time.
Well, if you can keep everybody sober from Friday night, they can make it to the Bloody Mary contest, But no, everybody was having so much fun getting together here, there, and everywhere else, having a great time. And by the time the party started, they were dragging.
They were dragging, yeah.
So this year will be a little different, or next year will be a little different because the 4th is a Thursday, obviously, and Friday and Saturday. So hopefully we can keep everybody on the same path there,
Hopefully.
We'll try. But it is what it is. We all had a good time. But thank you all, and thank you for this shirt, Mo.
That's an awesome shirt.
I can never have enough Tiki shirts, right? And yeah.
You also love the one she gave you last year. You wear it all the time.
Yes. And for everybody that brought my favorite tequila, thank you for that. I got it in the freezer out here. I got it in the tiki bar. It was great. So thank you so much for that. And everything, the jet ski, the Shotsky.
Shotsky. The Shotsky.
Right. Yeah, that was fantastic.
The Polish ski.
Yeah.
That's right.
If I can give a little shout out.
Okay.
Can I?
Of course.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So, if y'all know, we went to over to Michelle and Tim's house.
Yes.
In Memphis. Larissa and I, and Tim made a pork butt, smoked a pork butt, 2 of them actually, and knocked it out of the park.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you. It was one of the best I've ever eaten, and I think somehow some of it got back to Golden. I don't know how that happened, but maybe he brought a little in, but Golden even came to me and said, man, that was some of the best pork butt I've ever had.
That means a lot coming from him.
Yeah,
No
it does.
kidding.
I thought so, too. And so just a great shout-out to Tim's efforts and so on. It's the Oklahoma Joe that he puts it on.
I think, that's one thing we need to, that we've already got on the list we're going to do differently next year is the food. And we may have to incorporate, we may have to hire.
I'm going to say this right now.
Okay.
We need actual food, not dessert.
Yes.
Thank you. Enough said.
Yeah, thank you.
And not chips and dip. We need food
Yeah,
that
yeah.
people can eat. Not chips and dip and brownies and cakes. And cakes.
Yeah. We had too much of that. And thank you for everybody
Thank
who
you
brought
for everybody
who
who
brought
brought
the chips and dips. We appreciate that.
But
and the
food,
dessert. But we
food.
got to have food.
Food.
So we may have to hire.
We may have to hire a caterer.
You
like
know,
Golden.
Woody's a pretty good cook. and he loves to hang behind the barbecue.
Woody's not cooking for my party, but we can't. I love Woody, but he's
I don't
not
know if we
cooking
can
for
count
my
on
party.
Woody anymore,
I hear you there, but
he may
we're
be in
gonna-
love again next year, and
Probably
we'll
gonna
be able to
hire
find
Golden.
him.
I would say we're going to hire Golden for
Yeah,
next
I
year.
mean, Golden, if you're out there, you let me know what you need, and if you're available. I know it's around the 4th of July. You probably got all kinds of things going on. I don't want to hinder you at all. But if we can maybe the weekend before or something, smoke them, or I don't know how all that works, but we got to have food. I didn't get anything to eat.
Yeah,
There's this
neither
guy.
did I.
Neither did
I
you.
know this
That-
guy
well,
named
no-
Tim Myers.
No, wait.
He does a good
Well, Tim Myers is the ice cream man. He's already doing ice cream and everything else, you know.
I do
but,
want to give a shout out to my sweet friend Sue Look, who made the only food that I could eat at the party.
Oh, really?
Yes, she did. She made cabbage and sausage,
Oh, okay.
and so I could eat it.
But the potatoes
you,
that
Sue.
came later, the cheese potatoes, those were really good.
I didn't get any of those.
I didn't get any cheese potatoes.
Whoever made them, I'm sure that's
By the
awesome.
time I got in here, and I
Mrs.
understand.
Parks made them.
And we hunt. That is our
Lou
friend
made 'em. Lou
Mose.
made that big tray of cheese potatoes, I think.
She said, I'm on it. So thank
Yeah.
you. And Ann and Mo are actually going to be our party coordinators next year.
Oh, are they? Okay. Well,
Yep, they're going to help out.
Well, it's kind of like we had more real food for the hangover party than we did for the actual party.
Yeah.
You know, and
We need food.
that's kind of the lure of the party is that everybody brings something that you can actually eat, not just
Snack on.
a tray of cookies or something.
Yeah, the
like that.
pre-party on Friday night, though, was pretty doggone good over there at the Goldens.
Well, we're talking about the biggest party of the year right here, okay? And I understand what you're saying. Y'all all laid over there and had a great time. I appreciate that. But for the party that's been going on 17 years, we try to have a lot of food here for everybody that
Sure,
comes.
no, I understand. And next time, if Alan has something over there, I'll bring a big old.
And
book.
Alan he did ask me, he says, you want me to do anything? And I always feel bad because he's already cooking for everybody over at his house.
Right.
And he's taking care of the kids and all this stuff, and he's still recovering from his surgery.
Got it. Yes.
So I don't ever want to take advantage of
Didn't
him
think about that.
like
Yeah.
everybody else is doing.
Yeah,
So, that's kind of my thing.
the one-legged barbecuer over there.
Yeah, the one-legged barbecuer. And but that's one thing we got to work on for the party. And if we got to cater food in, that's what we'll do because everybody's got to have something to
He
eat.
could just double it up on Friday night and bring a bunch of it on Saturday.
Well, that's a whole nother subject. I don't
Well,
really want to get into.
We would have appreciated it, that's for sure.
We absolutely loved everybody, and everybody's that brought desserts and things like that. That's all awesome. I know people traveling; they don't know what in the world to bring. So
Yeah.
I think a good
It's tough.
option if you're
Yes,
traveling
yeah.
and can't cook is to
Right.
bring a load of sandwiches.
Yeah.
I would much rather people, instead of going and buying something they don't know what to get,
Yeah,
just
or donate money.
send
to,
us $20 or $10 or whatever, and we'll have barbecue catered in.
That's right. That's a great idea.
Champy's. And get a big load of Champy's fried chicken.
We
I
something
can't eat
along
fried
those lines.
chicken.
That would actually be better for us. That way, the hippie chicken, I don't have to wait for 3 days to eat. That'd be great. And that's why I was so interested in the ice cream because I knew I was hungry.
I remember it was so funny. I remember the next day. Let's see, on Sunday, when after the show and after everybody was swimming, I think everybody kind of went, kind of filtered out. I was like, Danny, I'm hangry. I've got to go eat.
I gotta eat. I hadn't eaten 4
and
days.
he wouldn't. I hadn't eaten in 4 days. No joke. I've eaten my almonds and raisins. See, and I mean that was it. And so and Danny didn't want to go anywhere. He was like, I'm gonna sit in my recliner and watch the NASCAR race. And I'm like, what? So me and Uncle Alex decided we're gonna go and have some real food. And I go over to the local goat, and I got the biggest bison meatloaf and potatoes that you could ever eat.
Yeah.
It was bigger than my head, and I ate every bite.
No kidding.
No kidding. I
Wow.
was starving to death. No joke.
Yeah, we were hungry, but anyway, that's one of the things we got to work on for next year is real food. Thank you for everybody who brought something. We just got to kind of coordinate it a lot better, and for that big a crowd. And for a lot of people, that was your first time coming. You were probably like, "Holy crap! I should have got more than 7 cookies."
Well, no.
I should have got a whole dozen.
That's the thing. You don't have to feed everybody. But
No, you don't have to feed everybody.
We
but
never ran out of beer, did we?
no, you didn't.
Never ran out of beer.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
didn't run out of
beer.
tequila either. That was a whole nother problem. But
Oh
yeah.
man, when I showed up and you were already started, I'm like,
Oh yeah, you're like,
my.
no, I ain't drinking, and I ain't never drinking tequila with you ever again because you wouldn't drink on my birthday. I'm done.
Whatever.
I've been drinking all over from
Now
here to
that-
Mississippi.
That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. That's not going to
On
happen.
your birthday.
All right, we got John Beck coming up here at 11 o'clock.
All
We
right.
also got a brand new JBL Legends Travel coming up at noon. So grab you some something to eat and some Bloody Marys or whatever you got, and come on back with some Beach Buddha coffee. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Mademoiselle, voulez-vous danser? Take my hand and turn away. You've been sitting there all night long. I know that something must be wrong. Mademoiselle, voulez-vous danser? A new moon has come out to play. Take my hand and step outside. These doors and windows open wide. The stars are out and shine. Hear the south wind sighing. It'll be okay. Let the breeze caress by holding undress your heart. Oh no, I don't say. Mademoiselle, voulez-vous danser? It soon will be the break of day. We all have so little time. Oh, won't you put your hand in mine? The stars are out and shine. Hear the south wind sighing. It'll be okay. Let the breeze caress by holding and dress your heart. Oh, I don't say. Mademoiselle, voulez-vous danser? A new moon has come out to play. Mademoiselle, voulez-vous danser? It soon will be the break of day. Oh, pardon, don't say. We all
Tim Myers, a.k.a. The Bodyguard, a.k.a. The Ice Cream Man, a.k.a. The Camera Guy, for Tiki Man Radio. I expect you to tune in to the Sunday show with Tiki Man and the Hippie Chick and crew every Sunday beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing in my watch.
Stretched out on my boat as I drift around the bay. I'm headed where the breeze wants me to go. Got no place to be and no one to count on me. Today my world is turning very slow. It's time to begin the lazy season, when my time is mine and cares get put away. Life is short, and that's the reason I'm working hard to do nothing today. Back when I was young and the world was not so small, every single journey seemed so far. Now it comes at you so fast and nothing seems to last. It can make you feel much older than you are. It's time to begin the lazy season, when my time is mine and cares get put away. Life is short, and that's the reason I'm working hard to do nothing today. What can I say? I'm content to live this way. I'll just lay here and let the music play. Floating by, and they look down at me as if to say you have the right idea. I can stay like this all day while the time just slips away. I'll let the breeze decide where I go from here. It's time to begin the lazy season, when my time is mine and cares get put away. Life is short, and that's the reason I'm working hard to do nothing today. What can I say? I'm content to live this way. I'll just lay here and let the music play.
And yes, that was the theme of the week. Working hard at doing nothing all day.
I know.
Which is very rare for me, by the way.
I know.
And
because you don't like to sit down.
I don't like to sit down.
It's a rare thing to see him floating around in the pool, just with his head kicked back, listening to music. That is like happens once a year. It's true, because he always sees something. Oh, I gotta fix that board.
I gotta put a door in.
I gotta build another something or another.
Well, the shelf is falling off the wall.
What do we call that, Larice?
Drain line.
I'm reading like 17 different messages here. We're waiting on. What was you saying? I'm sorry.
I say it all the time because Larice told me this word, and it's Spanish.
All right.
Chingaderas. Little chingaderas everywhere.
Yeah. Well, back to the party thing.
Yeah.
Again, I want to thank everybody who brought stuff, and it just seemed like we had so many other things going on throughout the week, and that's really where all the food went, and then everybody just wore out by the time they got to the party, and I don't want that to happen. I mean, I really want you to come and enjoy this. We put a lot of work into this party every year, and if we got to cater in some food, and again, we've been doing this for 16 years, so this was really the first year where we had that issue. Usually we got so much food we have to tell people to take it with them,
Yeah.
So it was really the first year we've ever had that issue. And I know food is more expensive in years past.
Food is way more expensive.
But I know food was being eaten everywhere else, too. So, it is what it is. All right, let's see if we can get John Beck in here. And,
all right, John Beck.
The man, the legend himself. Let's see here. Let me get over here and close the studio door. And let's see here. Let me fix this. Get him in here. All right, brother. How you doing, man?
Hey, buddy. What's up?
Oh, man. If I was good as you, I don't know what I'd do, man.
That's opinions to be desired. Hey, Heather. How you doing, love?
Hey.
Well, John Beck is the Beach Buddha Artist of the Month, and well-deserved. I don't know if you caught my analogy in the pre-video for the show.
He did.
But I'm like,
Open up a can of worms.
It's true. All right, listen. If it was a female going to the dance, right? Well, I want to go with Bobby or Rick or somebody. Well, I guess I can always go with Joe or John. I guess I'll go with John then. He's always available. I mean. What the hell? You are a steel pan master. You're well-deserved, and you're damn good at what you do. I try my best to tune in every time you're live at some event or something like that. I always try to pop in and say hi for a few minutes or something. But, man, I think it's well-deserved you finally get recognized for something, for God's sakes.
Well, hell, I couldn't even win Shun Music Award last year.
That's bad. That's bad when you don't have a statue of nuts.
I couldn't even get a Sack and Nuts Award. I mean, come on.
Oh, come on, man.
I'll see. I know the people that do that. I'll see what we can do. How about that?
Yeah, okay.
Put your name in the hat, man. But how's things going, man?
Oh, man. COVID's over. Things are back in full swing.
Yep.
I'm killing myself. I mean, I don't like to do it. It's very brutal. I mean, most musicians like to do one gig a day because you get a lot of energy you put out. A lot of work.
Right.
Read your crowd. What songs do I use? Don't play too loud. Don't offend anybody. Don't say the wrong things. A lot of stuff goes on. And usually, you get one gig. You work 4 or 5 gigs a week. Things are good. I'm working 3 on Friday alone.
Oh, man. That's a lot.
Brutal. And I'm out in the heat. So Fridays, and the problem is you don't ever want to tell when you have a manager from a resort say, hey, can you play on Fridays? You don't want to tell them no because they'll go to somebody else. They won't call you again.
Right.
So I play at one resort that I've been playing with for the last 5 years. So I played 11 to 2.
Yeah.
Then I go over to another resort, which handpicked me and approached me and asked me to play for them. So I play for them at their lobby from 4 to 7. Then I run over and play at Bahama Breeze from 9 to midnight. Now,
Whew, that's a lot.
this month, actually in July, it's 13 years I've been playing pants now.
Wow. Well, congratulations on that, man. That's fantastic. Yeah.
It'll be 14 years with Bahama Breeze in October. So you don't ever want to tell Bahama Breeze now.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden they call me around and I do doubles on Saturdays, one on Sunday, one on Monday. So I get all my work in, in the first part of the week or at the end of the week. And my day off, I'm flat out worn out. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit around the house and try to figure out how to recoup.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Well,
God is good. I mean, I'm blessed. I don't know how many other trop rock musicians are doing 7 gigs a week. So I'm very fortunate.
Well, yeah, a lot of them are, playing a big gig on Friday or Saturday, and then they're traveling somewhere else to do another one the following weekend, just kind of doing that, But, yeah, that's a lot of gigs. It reminds me a lot of, Danny Hoy and Key West Chris. They play down there every day, sometimes twice a day down there, and that's a lot of work, man. It kind of wears you out a little bit. Now, good things about them is at least they're inside, in an air conditioned environment. Yeah.
I'm at the pool side all the time, working right there on the pool deck.
Yeah. Hopefully you've got a tent or an umbrella or something.
Yeah, I carry a 10-foot pop-up with me everywhere and put it up.
Okay.
But you're talking about, the stepchild, I guess, is what I am, the stepchild of a trop rock. So, it was kind of my fault, I guess. Things were going really, really good, and I was, on my way climbing up. And then we were at an event, which I won't mention, and the event organizer, who I won't mention, was handing out credentials to everybody. And, I'm playing with Bill up on stage, and we're going to be playing later, and we're actually, the Alcoholics will be playing. Well, Bill gets a credential, and I don't get a credential.
Oh.
I'm like, where's my credential? And the person looked at me, well, you're just part of the band.
Yeah, you're just playing steel pans, man. You don't really count.
And I said, well, if I was that other John, I bet he'd get credentials. It kind of went downhill from there. So
yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, we appreciate what you do, and we've always been a big supporter of you. And one of my favorite stories I love to tell about you was when we were playing at the Tiki House, and we were all on our bicycles heading down. And you were pulling your steel pan on a trailer behind your bicycle, and or maybe we were in the car. I can't remember what it was, but we were all headed down to the Tiki House, and we were kind of racing. You had your little trailer, yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
I designed that on purpose for Key West because
golf cart. That's right. We were in a golf cart. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in a golf cart. Your dog come by yelling at me, and we're like, "Shut up! We're headed that way now." I get there, I'm all. You got your drink in your hand, and you're being shuttled around, and I'm sweaty, damn mess from pedaling my bike all over the place. What took you so long? Like,
yeah, that guy in Paradise was shuttling us down to the Tiki House. That's what it was. Now I remember.
Yeah.
God, let's don't forget that. I'll never hear the end of that one as well. So, but
I designed that cart because the year before, when I was playing, I was nominated for my first nomination, Musician of the Year with Trop Rock, and I had to go up on stage and play, and Corey Young brought me up and we played, and we did a whole bunch of stuff. I wound up sharing taxi cab with Jesse Rice. I paid taxis the first year all over the place. I must have spent $200 in taxi cab fare going from gig to gig. So I'm like, that ain't happening again.
Yeah.
Right.
So I went and I bought, there's little things you hook up to a bike that you carry your kids in.
Yeah.
So I took one of those, I took all the stuff off of it, and I put a piece of wood down. I made a trailer, and I strap all the gear on it, and it hooks up to my bike, and I carry it around Key West.
That's the best.
Now, this was back in the old days before Bill had hair down to his ass, okay? I mean, he still had short hair back then.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember when he came in to Rick's when you guys were playing.
Yes.
And
I was like, who's that? Oh, my God.
Bill comes off the stage, sits down. You know, it's hot, it's sweaty. You know, and he puts the headphones on. I'm like, man, you guys sound great. What the hell happened to your hair?
Well, all of us do it. I did it at one point. I tried long hair. It doesn't work. It doesn't look good on me.
Yeah.
But Bill spent 30 plus years in management at Disney.
Sure.
Yes,
So
yes.
he keeps his haircut for 35 plus years. So when they said, we're going to let you go, he let his hair go too. So
Exactly. No, I get it, and I get why all the guys are doing it, but Danny just likes to make fun of them.
Well, you know, because that particular year, him and then Joe Downing and everybody, you know, they all walked in like they're Bob Seger in 1977. You know, and I was like, what the hell?
You want to hear something funny? Because Bill grew his hair so long, people keep calling Bill Joe Downing.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, they're like, Joe. Yeah, they're going.
I'm Bill. Oh yeah, sorry. It's fun, so.
I don't know. If I was Bill and they said, Joe, we'd like to hire you for a gig, I'd be like, okay.
Okay, we'll do it.
It's funny you say something like that. You know, as you know, I'm part of the Screen Actors Guild stunt crew and everything.
Yep.
And I was just talking to one of my friends. He was the coordinator for the show The Blacklist, and I was telling that the other day, one of the restaurants I work at, one of the hotels, we're thinking about doing a commercial. Can you do it? I'm like, well, you know, I'm part of the Screen Actors Guild, so I don't know. And my friend told me, he says, you shot yourself in the foot. He says, you say, sure, I'll do the commercial, no problem. And then when they say, okay, here's what we're going to do, and after they hire you and you sign the contract, by the way, I'm Screen Actors Guild, you have to pay me this.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So I did it wrong, and that's what, you know, Bill said as well. Or like you're saying, Bill should like, sure, I'll do it, and then show up. You're not Joe.
No, you show up as Bill, right? Being paid like Joe, and then say, I've got a whole bunch of new songs I want to play for y'all today.
There you go. And I put steel drums on my songs now. Check them out. So
Yeah, there you go. There
That's
you go.
awesome. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. But yeah, so are you coming back down to Key West? What's the deal with you this year? Everybody's kind of up in the air on different things.
I would love to come back down to Key West, but as I explained to you guys last time, last year I didn't make it, was because I make my living during the weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
And it cost me with a hotel, food, and gas, and then the loss of my paycheck for the week. It cost me about $3,000 to come down to Key West.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So when I came down a couple years before, well, I got an SBA loan like everybody else did to keep us afloat when COVID hit. So I used the SBA loan to travel and then wrote it off in taxes. And if they audit me, it's a promotional travel expense.
Sure.
I can do that. But the money's getting low, so we're kind of holding on to it. So it cost me about $3,000. So unfortunately, I probably won't be there because you guys are already staying at Beam and Michelle's. So
That's right.
I have to work.
Yeah, that's right.
We have the reserved room, and we have to have the golf cart pick us up and all this stuff. I mean, listen, we're kind of celebrities down there. You know what I'm saying?
It's Shangri-La down there too, man. They got said that bathroom that they have is as big as a living room.
I love the bathroom. It's the best.
And he's got a new shower around on the outside too. I don't know if you saw that when you were down there.
It's outside. I meant to use it last year, but
Yeah.
I never had time.
Yeah.
Everybody was up and moving.
Yeah.
It would be nice to see Heather using it, but I don't really want to see you out.
Yeah, I'm out there with the lizards and everything. It's not a good thing. But
John, I think maybe 5 years ago it would have been nice. I don't think so anymore. I'm getting older.
I'm just a guy.
He's just a guy, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So, brother, how are the worms?
The worms are doing fantastic. They are. I was just looking at them this morning, and they were just hopping around and going over this food that I gave them, and they're having a great time. So they're really healthy and doing well now.
Danny, you're lucky I didn't show up at your party because I probably would have taken a couple and put them in your bed at the end of the night.
I wouldn't have known anything about it. I mean, I don't even remember eating ice cream that apparently I had a lot of. So I mean, it was one of those things. But the worms, it's funny that the worms, we go on YouTube a lot, and we're looking at this particular, what's it called?
A sub pod.
Sub pod. And, And now, every time I sit down in my office or something upstairs, and it pops up, something about worms or whatever, and then I'll start watching the damn thing. I'm like, hey, did you know this about the subpot? And then later I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
I sucked him into it.
Yeah.
That's funny because I know you always comment, oh, hell, John mentioned worms.
Oh, yeah. Well, the worms like to kill us this year. Killed me anyway. I mean, they were out there working on it. We got this whole new shade garden thing. And then, I've always had this saying, if it's going to be, it's up to me, right? And if that was going to happen where it is exactly right now, I had to get involved because I watched them do it, and it just wasn't working. We killed 2,000 worms. Heather, the worm slayer.
It wasn't my fault. It was the massive rains, and they flooded, and they all drowned, John.
Yeah.
And so then I had to get 2,000 more, but then Danny had to build it above ground and make a big box around the box.
Yeah.
And so, but now they're happy. Yeah.
It's been an ordeal.
Drinking too much at your party if you walked out and saw one of them on a floaty sipping on a drink.
We had a great party, man. You got to come down sometime. I know you're doing all these gigs, but listen, if you're doing that many gigs, you need a vacation too. So,
I do. And I was, like I told you on the phone, I was really mad because I had talked to my wife and my friend Eric. You guys met my friend Eric May a while back.
Yeah.
He always comes out and keys with us. And I told him, I said, look, we got to go up to Tennessee. I haven't seen Lookout Mountain since I was a kid. So I got to go see Lookout from Signal Mountain. Go. And as my dad would say, because he's from Chattanooga, we're going to drive up the big W. It's not the W, it's the W.
It's the W.
The W road.
Yeah.
I always wanted, I missed that, driving up the W and seeing, Signal Mountain and everything. So I said, I want to go up there and do that. We had plans to do it. And then about 6 months ago, I kind of am fortunate. I also get to fly seaplanes once in a while and pilot them. Mm-hmm. And I'm part of the Seaplane Pilot Association now. And they hire me to play their events. Well, 6 months ago, we had talked about doing that for you, and I wasn't paying attention. They called me up, hey, man, we want to hire you for our big party. We fly into the lake. We sit on the sandbar. We have a big party, and there's all sorts of seaplanes and everything. And, how much you pay? And I gave them an outrageous price. And they're like, sold. I'm like, crap. It's one of those things. So, but I wasn't paying attention to the date. I said, sure, I can do it because I forgot to mark you guys down.
Oh, well, that's the story of my life. I'm always at the bottom of the list, Listen, we're having a party here. We're having a party there. Oh, and Danny's party's this weekend, too. Y'all make sure you show up.
Well, it's not that. I'm notorious for not putting stuff down and getting double booked and scrambling, trying to figure stuff out because I don't pay attention. Because people talk to me while I'm driving.
Yeah.
And then my wife yelled at me. She's like, what you got to do is pull your butt off the side of the road, look at your calendar and say, I'll call you back when I get to somebody to let you know, and look at your calendar, which I didn't do because, the women are always right. Anyway.
What kind of phone have you?
True.
Yeah, absolutely. What kind of phone have you got?
An iPad or iPod or whatever.
Apple?
iPhone.
Yeah, all you got to do is say, Alexa, Danny Lynn's party, July 6, 2024, mark it down, and she'll take care of it.
What's the date?
July 6th, 2024.
I'm doing it right now.
That's damn near a year in advance. Hell with these seaplane people. You need to come down and be a part of the Tiki Bar Association.
But if he got an outrageous price for the seaplane people, that's pretty good. So go, John.
He's doing 27 gigs a day. I believe he's going to be. I ain't worried about him starving to death.
I heard you saying that you're reaching out to musicians asking them to work you, but I haven't heard my phone ring, so I'm just wondering, I don't know.
Well, we're working on that.
We're working on that.
We're
John.
working on that.
Yeah, good comeback.
Yeah.
That was a great comeback.
Oh, by the way, did you guys see my coffee mug?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look how cute.
Cutie.
She looks
My daughter-
cute today.
Yes. I don't know if it's backwards, but it says, dear Dad, whatever. If you had a different dad, I'd bite him and love you. So anyway,
That's awesome.
my daughter got this for me for Father's Day. So
That's cool.
But back to Beach Buddha.
Yes.
Thank you, Brian. I've got a brain fart.
Chris.
Fields, right?
Chris.
Well,
Chris
he's talking about Brian Fields.
Oh, yeah, Brian Fields.
Brian Fields.
Yeah, Brian Fields approached me and said, hey, man, we want to get you featured in this. I'm like, okay, that'd be cool. And I'm like, well, just let me know. And when I was staying at his house a year ago, he says, yeah, we'll do that for you. And then I didn't think anything of it, so I sent him a message and it says, hey, whatever happened to that Beach Buddha thing? Literally 2 days later, send me your bio, send me this, and it was done that fast. So
Yeah.
that was nice. Then you had told me that I was on the list, and then Chris he said, yeah, we talked about you once before, so it's kind of neat to come back in and do this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well deserved, man. And for anybody that wants to reach out to you about doing some steel pans on an upcoming CD or a song or EP or anything like that, how do they reach out to you? Yeah, there you go.
Well, I record right here at the house, so they can reach out to me on Messenger and Facebook. And if I'm actually on my Facebook page is my phone number. You can go to my information. My phone number is right on it. You can text me.
Okay.
And like the song that I did, that I released on Spotify, that's John Conley with Kenny Chesney's band member.
Yep.
And we recorded everything right here. I mean, I plugged in the computer, sent everything to him, then we sent it over, and he sent me stuff, and we just sent it all over to a guy. And I mean, I never left the house.
That's cool. That's cool.
All the recordings I've done for Reggie and Donnie Brewer and everybody. Well, Donnie we did in his RV.
Yeah.
But Reggie and everybody else that I've done stuff for, and John McDonald with Islandology, everything is recorded right here.
That's very cool, man. Well,
I don't charge that much. I'm not expensive like the other guys. I just like doing it.
Like the other John.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. I'll go back and cut that part out. But anyway. Well, John, listen, we're big fans of you. We've always been big supporters of you, and we appreciate everything you do. And we love you as a person, not necessarily just being a great artist and all that good stuff. So we're always here for you anytime you got something. And that video that we put out on YouTube, I think is part of the Beach Buddha Artist of the Month bio. I think they put that clip in there, which is very cool. And I've got another song I'm going to play here, which is one of my favorite songs that you played on, which, of course, is Mermaids and Pirates, that you're playing on there with Barefoot Reggie. But, hey, man, we're going to let you fly. Thank you so much for being a part of the show and taking some time for us this morning. I know you're a busy man.
Well, I appreciate you guys, and thank you, Beach Buddha Coffee, for allowing me to be Artist of the Month. It's a privilege. Like you said, I get overlooked on a lot of stuff, and one of the reasons that I don't get to go do a lot of stuff is I just don't travel. I'm so busy here, I don't have time to travel. And me and Bill Cocker were talking about it. If we don't travel and get yourself out and get your face seen, then you don't get much further with it.
Sure.
But we're so busy. There's no sense for us to travel. I'm making plenty of money coming home in my bed every day.
Yeah, and and for those of you that don't know, you're in and around the Orlando area, right?
Orlando, Kissimmee, Daytona, Tampa. I travel all that area.
Okay.
And so yeah, I mean, and it's nothing against trop rock at all. I mean, if you're not out there, people don't see you, they don't hire you. It is what it is.
That's right.
So, I mean, I'm fortunate to be a part of it, and I'm fortunate and blessed to be, friends with you guys and be a part of it, and to be on your stage and do what I do. And I'm very, very thankful and grateful. And one thing I have learned is be humble, because there's always somebody out there ready to take your spot. So I just thankful for what I have and glad to be there. So I appreciate you guys very much. Love you guys.
All right. Love you, brother. We're going to let you fly. I'm going to play this tune for them, and we'll talk to you later, man.
All right. See you guys. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. See you. John Beck, everybody. Steel Pan Master. This song here, of course, is Mermaids and Pirates with John Beck on it. See you, brother.
See you guys.
She got
let the dark waters prevail. Rum on our breath, we leave it all behind. Motion is our peace of mind. Mermaids and pirates have salt in our soul. See, she guides us, adventure in our bones. Sailing over the horizon, faraway islands, yes we. Mermaids and pirates, mermaids and pirates. Wind is something we can't control. So cast the lines, just let go. Mermaids and pirates have salt in our soul. See, she guides us, adventure in our bones. Sailing over the horizon, faraway islands, yes we. Mermaids and pirates, mermaids and pirates, mermaids and pirates.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Cammie's Grammys. That's what they do. Cammie's Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Cammie's Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Cammie's Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to buy some property down in the Keys? Do you have your little piece of paradise that needs a little bit of work on it? Well, reach out to Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling today. He is your hookup for all of Monroe County. He knows how to navigate all those permits down there, which is crazy, and he will get it done. That's Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling, your hookup for the Florida Keys.
Hi, this is Kelly, the concierge girl here in Key West.
And I'm Keith.
And we specialize in A to Z concierge services. Think of us as your personal assistant and friend in the Florida Keys. From champagne and grocery delivery to extravagant lifestyle setup, we offer everything from baby rentals like cribs and strollers to luxury beach setups to make your day at the beach more relaxing. We specialize in water excursions, itinerary planning, small event planning, and small wedding coordinating. Celebrating a milestone? Call us to do your setup and decorating and deliver your gifts to make your day an unforgettable memory.
All of our partners are exclusively handpicked by Kelly and myself to make sure you only get the best of the best. We service visitors as well as locals. Tune into our podcast, The Local Side of Key West, to learn more about how to do Key West like a local.
You can find us online at theconciergegirl.com or on Instagram at Kelly the Concierge Girl. Listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. We are your one-stop shop. Relax, we'll do the rest.
That's Kelly, the Concierge Girl, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. Reach out to her at 301-997-4636. That's 301-997-4636. And make your trip to Key West extra special. Relax. She'll do the rest. Flads will just tell me back in his hippie days.
Yep.
Running around California, listening to the Youngbloods with the beach surf in the background.
Right, it's Big Sur. Got to see him at Big Sur, Santa Cruz.
Nice.
Got to see him in Monterey Bay. I loved him.
Very nice, very nice. I see Dana Kay has arrived on the YouTube. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for everything that you brought to the party. It's such a pleasure having you guys here. I hope you'll come back next year. July the 6th, 2024 is the party. And we hope to live long enough to be able to do it all over again, right? There we go. Whoop, wait a minute. That's not it. That's the actual... Hold on a minute. That's the party right there. Hold on here. I don't forget what I did with it now. It's in there. It's in there somewhere. I'll get it back up there. But we got a brand new JBL Legends travel moment coming up at noon.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And
this is the one on kayaking, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Kind of throw me off my game there. And for those of you, B-Dog and Lou did not move back to Ohio. It's just me being me.
Have we heard from him on the road?
No.
No?
I don't hear from B-Dog unless he needs me with technical support.
You're right. I remember that happening.
He never calls and says, "Hey, man, how you doing? Everything good? You know, you need anything? Anything?" No, don't hear all that.
That was our boat ride
yes.
communications.
Well, it started on Tuesday, right? So they're doing their remote location from Ohio. And he had used this equipment before, but he had not used this computer. And every piece of equipment when you're doing radio is different, right? The settings are different. The drivers that controls everything is different and all that stuff, So I went downtown, and I love to go to the boathouse and walk that 4-mile trek, go all the way downtown, cross the Veterans Bridge, come back up through the walking bridge, through the Art District, and back all the way up and just disappear. I got my earpods on and listening to some music and just kind of blend in and disappear and get my mind straight. And so I ran into Dale and Lauren.
Dale and Lauren.
Were they at the party?
No, they were not. They were supposed to be.
I was
they didn't come.
Yeah, I thought Lauren was coming.
Yeah, Lauren was coming and bringing a friend, but she didn't come.
Yeah, well, and I couldn't remember when I ran into them if they were there or not, so I didn't bring it up.
They were not there.
But anyway, so I ran into them, had a few conversation with them, and then I start walking, and I'm like, oh, man, this is nice. Boom, immediately get a text message from B-Dog. I need your assistance. I can't get this to work, that work. So I didn't respond right away because I just started walking, right? But then I thought about it for the next 25, 30 minutes, on my walk. So it kind of blew my whole thought process of clearing my mind out. I'm just sucked right back into radio immediately.
Right.
So then I called him, and then he stayed up till like 4 o'clock the next morning. And then finally I came home, pulled out the equipment that he uses, and I said, okay, we're going to do FaceTime because I want to see what you're doing. Sure enough, he had a cord that he didn't have plugged in that I told him, I asked him about the day before that he said he had, and he didn't. That was the problem.
1/4-inch cord, right?
Yeah, little 1/8-inch cord that goes
1/8 inch,
to the, that captures the sound, sends it out to the world. But it was 3 days.
And you said, that's a USB you have. That is not the cord.
Exactly. Then we're on the boat with you, right? Thursday,
Yeah,
or I guess it was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And I'm trying to listen. We're trying to enjoy ourselves on the boat ride. Finally, we get to go with you and Larice on the boat.
We're out there, Sunset Cruise. We're going to enjoy ourselves. So now I'm having to listen to the show to see if his mics are too hot or not. They were too hot, so I'm sending him some messages. So. But after he don't need me anymore with technical support, I don't hear from him. So that's how that goes.
I would have backed off on the throttle if I knew that was what you were doing. But
no, I had it right up to my ear. I could tell if there was anything wrong or not. But anyway, they got to spend some time in Ohio with family, had a good time. What's you laughing about over there?
I'm having a conversation with Edward.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's like remembering people, if people were at the party or not. It's like remembering if you got ice cream or not. And he said, hey, man, I was at the party.
Hey, man, I was at the party. Alec gave you some ice cream. And, of course, they brought it up on their show on Monday, right?
Yes.
And they were like, he got ice cream. He got ice cream.
You did get I saw you eating the ice cream. You also smacked your face on the pool.
I don't remember any of that. And I can't be held responsible for anything that happens while I'm drinking. So.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how that goes. But anyway, Dana Kay is out there on YouTube.
Yes, and I love my plant.
Can you monitor
It's called a bromelade.
Yes.
Bromelade, and it is beautiful.
Yes, she did great.
Beautiful.
Can you monitor the YouTube for me?
I'm looking at it right now.
All right. People popping in and popping out, asking questions and whatnot. And
I'm looking at it right now.
can't rely on Flaz. He'll give shout-outs to himself. That Flaz is out there again.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Don't go that boy.
Who is that guy?
Who is that guy? He's always talking about stuff. But, the party was great, and we're just working on some things. Next year, we'll try to do some catering or whatnot and try to get some different food or maybe take requests of, here are the things we need for the party kind of thing, maybe a little bit more organized. We didn't have a lot of organizers like we did in years past this year. Everybody was out of town. And so we didn't have a chance to really kind of say, hey, we need this or need that or whatever.
The first year I was here, the pool table had a piece of plywood on top with
so much food.
And there was so much food. It was just covered. Yeah. And this year the pool table is open for pool playing.
There was no food. There was no food. I mean, there was food.
There was food.
But no food for everybody to eat. Just snack on.
That's funny.
Snacking and eating is a different thing.
You're right. I mean, in years past, we've had to do that. We've had to cover up the pool table and put food. And I had 4 different tables set up.
Right.
And I think we only used, they brought in the...
No, we used all 4 tables, but there was a lot of dessert.
A lot of dessert,
well, I'm going to tell you, with as much said about it now, next year it's going to be...
We're going to have a sign-up sheet.
Yeah.
A sign-up sheet.
Oh, a sign-up. Okay, then maybe you can control it then, because I'm thinking... You'll be stacking food.
Well, that's how it normally is. I mean, usually we have so much food that...
based on what was being said today.
Anyway, but looking forward to it next year. And just so you know, in this neighborhood, they shoot fireworks for a week.
Oh, yeah. Poor Verona got scared to death. It was like, it was Sunday night, and it, boom! 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 She goes, oh my God, is somebody shooting? And Danny was like, it's fireworks. And he goes,
dramatic.
I was like, well, people do shoot their guns down here. We are in the South.
It ain't Canada.
And she was like, oh my God! Oh my God!
No, what they did was they literally and it has
fireworks.
It's probably this way everywhere, depending on how the funny. 4th falls. Yeah. If it's on a weekend, then generally you're going to have fireworks all weekend. But I say that to say this: people will be shooting fireworks on the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. All next year. So it works out. A couple of years, I don't know. I don't know how it all works, but we've had the party on the 6th before.
I told her if you hear something whiz by, that's when you fall down on the biggest deck on the block.
What?
if you hear and that's when you hit the deck.
Hit the deck.
Hit the deck. You don't know where it's going.
The biggest deck.
Yeah, you don't know where it's going.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoosh.
All right, so we got a brand new tune here from Percy Abel.
Awesome.
Always a good, we get one song at a time from him.
But that's okay. I love Percy.
And I love it. And he's always working on a new tune. But this one right here, Sunrise, Sunset, and You, Mr. Percy Abel. And then coming up after that, a brand new JBL Legends travel mark.
That's a Jewish tune, Sunrise, Sunset.
A Jewish tune?
Yes, it is. Sunrise, Sunset. It's a Jewish Bar Mitzvah tune. A Bar Mitzvah tune.
Bar Mitzvah tune?
Bar Mitzvah.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sunshine, yeah.
Well, we're going to call this a North Carolina Outer Banks tune.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Life's been a bit busy around here. The calendar's turned a little faster this year, and I need a break. Some crashing waves, and I need some you and me, hand in hand sitting on the beach, soaking in that healing salt and living like we ain't got a care. And it's been a while since I've seen the view of a sunrise, sunset, and you. I say hello, you'll say goodbye. Revolving door, see you in a little while. Let's get away. Why wait another day? 'Cause I need some you and me, hand in hand sitting on the beach, soaking in that healing salt and living like we ain't got a care. And it's been a while since I've seen the view of a sunrise, sunset, and you. This crazy world is spinning out of control. We can't soothe our souls where the time moves slow. Let's jump off of this merry-go-round, land in a laid-back beach town. I need some you and me, hand in hand sitting on a beach, soaking in that healing salt and living like we ain't got a care. And it's been a while since I've seen the view. Yes, it's been a while since I've seen the view of sunrise, sunset, and you. Sunrise, sunset, and you.
It is time to make your plans for the biggest event in Key West, the Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West Bound, 7th year, baby, November the 2nd through the 4th in beautiful Key West at Dirty Harry's right off of Duval Street. Why would you go anywhere else but Key West that time of year? The weather's beautiful. We got 3 days full of jam-packed music with 30-plus musicians and artists, food, drink specials, happy hour acts, and of course the SAC Awards. That's the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West Bound, November the 2nd through the 4th. Make your plans and come back to Key West. Why would you go anywhere else? Sponsorship opportunities are now available. Reach out to me at tikimanradio@gmail.com and get on board. Let's go to Key West and have some fun. That's the 7th Annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West bound, November the 2nd through the 4th. Make your plans and come back to Key West. Why would you go anywhere else? We all know that old age desire of chucking it all and running away to paradise, right? What if you did that when life threw you a painful curveball, only to discover that the biggest surprise waiting for you within the change was yourself? In the brand new hilarious book, Seedy Places by R.B. Kunk, we meet Nick Skalansky, who winds up in Key West. While there, he steps outside his comfort zone, which is what we should all do. Make unexpected friends and learns how to see life, people, and himself in a whole new light. The book is equally a story of Key West's effect on you and the story about friendship. Hopefully, as you read this story of change and discovery, you'll also laugh, reminisce on great times you've had, and be inspired to take a chance on a dream. Everyone has a special place they escape to when they want to get away. Maybe like Nick, you will discover a brand new you. The brand new book, Seedy Places by R.B. Kunk, is now available on Amazon. You can go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the book cover and order yours today. Escape to paradise and find a brand new you in Seedy Places with R.B. Kunk, now available on Amazon. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, and escape to paradise every day. And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Everybody, it's Joe Leo with the JBL Legends Travel Group, here with this week's Travel Minute. About 9 months ago, I talked about fundraising travel. And I wanted to come on here today and do another Travel Minute about it because a lot of new things have happened since the last time I spoke to you. So, fundraising travel. About 9 years ago, I started a program where nonprofit organizations, 501(c)(3)s, could do a trip either on a cruise or an all-inclusive resort to raise money for their organization. And my whole concept behind that was, let us help you put the fun back into fundraising. And we've done that for a lot of different organizations. We've sponsored so many great cruises, and we've raised anywhere between $3,000 and $10,000 for organizations all across the United States. We get calls from people that are looking to do this. And there's a section on our website that talks about it. But recently I've been getting a lot of calls. And people are asking me about, and we do it, I just never spoke about it before, but we do it. People are asking me about, hey, we'd like to run a vacation raffle. Or we'd like to do a raffle where we would give away vacation certificates, or we're having a golf outing, and we're going to have a silent auction, and we would like to have a vacation package for that silent auction. So we can do all three of those. So let's just really quick. If you're doing a vacation raffle, we need to pick, maybe a 2 or 3 night vacation. Get the value of it so you can apply for your permits, and then you know how many tickets you need to sell to pay for that vacation, and everything over and above that is your profit. The same thing goes with vacation certificates. I've had an organization that came to me and they wanted to have a raffle. They wanted to give away vacation certificates. So first prize was a $1,000 vacation certificate. Second prize was $500. Third prize was $200. So all the winner had to do once they won that was to come to us and say, hey, I want to book my vacation. I have the certificate, which is worth $1,000 or $500 to apply towards that. So that's another one. The other one is silent auctions. Now, silent auctions, what we do is we let the organization know how much that trip is worth to them, what the base price is to them, what it's going to cost them at the end of the raffle. Now, the important part about it is if that doesn't sell, it doesn't cost the organization anything. So we give them the package on consignment. If they sell it, then they then owe us for what the cost of the trip is. So we tell them what the cost is. We tell them what the opening bid needs to be. So they're already making a profit on the opening bid. And then anything above the opening bid is also their profit. And then once it sells, we supply them with a certificate to give to the winner so that they can then call us and redeem their vacation. And the organization just pays us for that base price of the trip, and the rest of the money they keep. I'm working on one right now with a youth program here in Toms River for a big golf outing in September. And we're going to be doing 3 different packages at their dinner at their golf outing. So there's a lot of good ways. If you belong to an organization, I know I belong to a lot of them, and many of you probably do, Parrot Head groups, Elks clubs, Rotary clubs, and you got a 501(c)(3) and you're looking to raise money. This is a fantastic way to do it. Whether you take a group trip together and have some fun together, or you do a silent auction or a raffle for the organization. If you have any questions about how it works, you want to talk to me, you can reach me at 732-831-5200. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. This has been Joe Leo with this week's JBL Legends Travel Minute. Take care.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, who is always one phone call away from anywhere. They're also sponsor for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou on Wednesday nights between 7 and 9. JBL Legends Travel, always travel with somebody you can trust. They are one phone call away from anywhere. Reach out to them at 732-831-5200. MFG Records Tropical Division is the live cam for B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9, streaming live on the YouTube. MFG Records, that stands for Music for Grown-Ups. They work with each individual artist to take them to the next level. Reach out to Beth Travers and Dave Sines today and take your music to the next level. MFG Records, Tropical. Goaltending Services, our good friend Gypsy Travel, will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stool and try another bar, a sandbar for a change. Get to go to the places that Tiki Man Radio and the crew get to go. With GTS Services, reach out to them at 305-916-0990 and go out on a sandbar today with Goaltending Services. Our good friends, Gypsy Travel. Reach out to them today and have some fun. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. And of course, JBL Legends Travel is our official travel company, and they will be in charge of the 3rd annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise in Dominican Republic. Looking forward to scooting on down to that island, checking out a new 5-star resort.
I'm excited. It looks beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I know. We may get down there and be like, man, let's come back here every year.
I know. You never know.
Just gonna see me in the lazy river waving.
Waving is.
Just see you.
Hey, Flash!
I want to get her back around again. I'll wave again.
Yeah. There you go.
I love it.
Looking forward to it. You can go to TikiManRadio.com and click on the 3rd annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise and get signed up today. $100 reserves your room, and you got till February to pay the whole thing. And we try to keep the price down to a comfortable price for everybody. Yeah, that's what I said. Come over and be part of it. We'd love it for you to come and travel with us and go island hopping around the islands.
Yep, and we'll probably see Alex in the casino all the time.
I think there are some casinos, and they have a golf course. We're going to go play a little golf this time. So that's going to be fun as well. But, yeah, 3rd annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, Dominican Republic. It's going to be a blast. And back to what Joe was talking about, that's one of the things, at some point in time or another, we probably will do a cruise. I'd really like to go do a cruise separate from the Escape to Paradise.
So kind of like both, huh?
Yeah, do both.
Yeah, do both, yeah.
And, but, one of the things is there's some of the cruise lines that he's told me that they will match a charity that you're involved with. So, if we have a charity that we want to raise money for, we all go on a cruise. That cruise line will match for each cabin that is booked
Oh, that's awesome.
of the group. So.
Oh, hey, good morning to Tammy Creech, the captain.
The captain, good morning
Good
to you,
morning,
sweetheart.
darling.
Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing wonderful.
And good morning to B-Man and Michelle, who are out there now. They finally got up and are chiming in. Of course, I know B-Man's
B-Man's already been up, walked around the island.
Yeah, I know.
Michelle, she's got this whole retirement thing down pat.
Yeah, she knows how to live.
I ain't getting up early anymore. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to relax. I'm going to move at my own pace. I've worked my whole life to get to this point.
Right.
B-Man's got to be up at 6 o'clock, and he's got to get around. He's got to go to the office there at Neltini.
I know. Well, I'm like B-Man. I got to get up and get moving.
But that's what makes him happy.
Yeah, that's what makes me happy,
And
too.
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, get up and get moving.
Flash retired, and he works on his boat lift all day.
Yeah.
B-Man
The
said
boat lift is done, but the boat's got another story.
B-Man said they're at the Old Stone Coffee House every Sunday.
That's right. And, of course, listen, if B-Man don't get up, the cats are going to be starving to death, okay? So.
And good morning to Mo Sivas.
Yes.
She is out there. It was so good to see you. See you and Chris when you came down here. You're looking actually really good.
They went back to North Carolina, and I saw them at a fire pit or something. I'm like, man, it was like 110 degrees here.
Yeah, but in North Carolina where they live, I know exactly where they live because I used to go hiking around there. It's anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees cooler.
Really?
Up there than it is here. Like you can drive up to Knoxville, and it's still the same temperature as it is here. You could be in shorts and flip flops, and then you take that drive up into the mountains where they live, and you got to start putting your coat on.
Yeah.
No joke. It gets really cool.
Well, I had to, like I said earlier in the show, I had to be plumber on Monday.
Yeah.
So we had a line that was on the pool that busted sometime during the party, and I had a pinhole shooting water out of it.
No kidding.
So I had to fix that. Then we had a little, every once in a while you got to replace a drain hose on a dishwasher, which is very easy to do. Okay, don't go hire a plumber for this. I can kind of walk you through it, but it's a little bit of a process. You got to take the dishwasher out from under the cabinet to get to where you need to, and had to replace that. And then sometime during the party, the toilet in the main bathroom, I don't know how that got broken.
But it got broken.
That got broken, so I had to replace that.
Physically broken?
Yeah, physically broken.
Not the toilet itself.
The
flusher?
The flusher. Yeah, it's got snapped off.
Swap that out real quick. Fix that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Once I got all that done, then I had to clean the pool.
Well, there's only two things you need to know to be a plumber.
What's that?
Payday's on Friday, and doo-doo don't run uphill.
First, I used to work for a guy who built houses, and we was building log cabins, and he always paid us on Monday. And we was like, well, man, it's such a pain in the ass. Why can't you pay us on Friday like everybody else does? Because if I pay you on Friday, you won't come back on Monday.
He's a smart man.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you make sense. Yeah, it makes sense. So. But I guess you live and learn,
Yeah.
I hear tell that maybe the sound man from hell may be joining us for the summer party next year as well.
Well, I wouldn't believe anything anybody says in Key West on Friday night. Okay, I wouldn't believe it. None of that whatsoever.
I hear tell that he may be doing that.
And I told B-Man and Michelle, listen, I don't want y'all to come. If you can't come up here and play, it's okay. All right, we'd love to have you. They've been talking about coming for years. They need to sign the stage and all this stuff, but If they can't, that's okay. That's why we're kind of holding off about making an announcement about it. But I did say this. Don't bring Gary up here and leave him with me for 4 or 5 days.
I don't mind. I like Gary.
Yeah, but I always, listen, I need that week after the party to recuperate. I don't think that'd be too relaxing.
No, I love Gary.
I'd love to have him at the party, and I'd love to take him to the airport on Monday morning.
Okay. I love Gary. It
But
would be fun.
I don't see him getting off that island. He didn't even get off the island when the hurricane came. Remember that?
No, well, he did get off the island this past year.
Not
Yes, he did.
Gary.
Yes, he did.
Where'd he go?
Well, if you recall,
I'm talking about Irma.
He didn't go during the hurricane, but if you recall, when we were leaving Key West, him and Bobby were also headed
Oh, they had to
on a
go to the
plane.
wedding. That wasn't because of the hurricane.
Well, he got off the island.
Well, he had
and
to.
there
He
you
was
go.
he was doing the wedding. He had to go,
Yeah.
and it was family. So
Well, he got off the island.
They coerced him. It was interesting seeing him on a plane and going through security because he looks a little suspicious. I'm like, sir, are you traveling with him? I'm like, I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know. I don't know who that is at all.
I love Gary.
He does look a little suspicious, don't you think?
No.
Yeah.
I think he looks fine. He looks like he lives in Key West.
Yes, he does. But he had to have shoes on and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think he even had
shoes.
on jeans.
I think you're right.
Because it was November and he was coming to Georgia.
That's right.
He had
That's
pants and
right.
stuff
He
on.
was coming to Georgia.
I'm
He
like,
had to
man,
put
I
on
didn't even know
pants.
you owned a pair of pants.
That was funny.
But he's getting to be pretty regular on the B-Man and Michelle show on Friday
I know,
night.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's great.
I want to know how they get their letters in blue on the chat.
Letters in
Man
blue.
and Michelle is blue on my phone when everybody else's names are in black.
Well, that's because B-Man tinkers around with the computer a lot.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, mine is too.
Oh, yours is too? Okay, I thought maybe it was just
Nope,
I had a
mine is.
special phone for him.
You won't know what the hell what's going on here.
Yeah, I want mine in.
You want your mine? What color do you want your name in?
Black.
Yeah,
Well,
orange.
if it was black, then it would fade into the background. You couldn't see it. It would be like.
I got a white background.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a white background. I have a black background.
I see.
Yeah. Is B-Man and Michelle still out there?
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
they
He
are.
said, I am able to access Tiki Man Radio, and that is why. Administration.
Oh.
That's
is
right.
why. That
There
is
you
why.
go. And he's got the Beachy Shell studio, and that was one thing again that Gary kind of like throws out a lot of stuff, says a lot of things, right? And so Friday night they're doing the show, and of course Gary he's doing about 70% of the talking, and he says, I think when after the showcase we need to go over to Artisan Market on Sunday and do the Sunday show there.
I think that's a grand idea.
I think that sucks.
Why?
Number one, we don't do free radio. Number two, we're not loading everything. Hey, not
There's
loading.
Gina.
Yeah, we're not loading everything up and then taking it over to the Artisan Market. We just now got a Beachy Shell studio that is all set up, ready, and to do the show.
Okay, but here's my argument on that. All these
Don't
years,
coerce him into
now
this.
listen, all these years I have been in Key West, you
Yep.
have never taken me to the Artisan Market on Sunday.
Well,
I have never gotten to go, and
Well,
I've been wanting to go for all
Well,
7 years.
a lot of times we're either driving out of town, flying out of town.
Well, there's no excuse because we're leaving on Tuesday, so.
He took you to the cemetery.
Yeah, I took you to the
Oh,
cemetery.
it's just right there. You can just throw a stone at it.
You need to go to the Key West Cemetery because you ain't never been. I can't
haven't.
believe you ain't never been to the Key West
I
Cemetery.
haven't been there.
Yeah.
Look, Dawn and Gina is in the studio
They're all in
now.
the studio. And but no, we're not doing that because, number one, we're pretty damn tired after 3 days of broadcasting at Rick's. Last year, we didn't even do the show at all.
Cammie's Grammy said that she went last year.
To the artisan market?
Yeah, Jody said that. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is it a long walk?
See, I've been wanting to go.
It's a 4-mile square island. Nothing is far
Nothing
off.
is a long walk, yeah.
They all act like Stock Island is like East Ridge. You know?
Yeah, like all the way
Yes,
across town. But yeah.
They're like, man, that's all the way over on Stock Island. I don't.
And John Beck said that him and Bill played there one year.
At the artisan market?
Yeah, I think we should go.
Well, we got to first find out if the artisan market is going to sign up again with Gary. Number one.
Okay.
That's
number one.
That's the number one goal. And number two, we ain't going over there and doing the Sunday show because we got a studio. You know, I've had to do the Sunday show from the Beachy Shell Hideaway in the rain, in the heat. I mean, we deserve to be inside in the air conditioning with the studio now.
We have a nice, beautiful big tent that says Tiki Man Radio on it.
Yeah, but we ain't carrying that all the way down to
get air
USD.
conditioning at Rick's.
We can ship it there.
But I'm talking about it for the Sunday show.
Oh, I see.
Glenn Soika said he went a few years ago, and I can join him if he goes again this year. Thank you, Glenn. I'm going to join you.
Well,
I'll leave the.
If Brian
the Tiki
and
Man
Michelle are okay with us doing the Sunday show from the Beachy Shell Studios on Sunday, that's what we'll do. And then we can all go to the artisan market. I don't have a problem.
If you're going to spend money, then Louise can't
But
go.
by the time, here's the problem though.
Listen, will you hold my bag?
The problem with that is by the time you're done with the show,
Yep.
the artisan market is done.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. B-Man, give us a shout out on that one.
So it's only a morning thing, huh? The market.
I think the market's only a
Kind of
morning thing.
like where you buy food and things like that.
Like the farmer's
street
market.
Farmer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about
But
that.
it's an artisan market.
Artisan.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
B-Man,
No food there.
you can let
B-Man,
it.
give us the rundown.
You can let us know about that.
He said it closes at 2.
Good morning, world, it's a brand new day. I'm packing my bags and I'm getting away. I'm moving my legs and my city tight bones. I gotta get away from the busy man's phones. Down on Malibu where the living is so wild and free. If you wanna get happy, then people come along with me. A beep, bow, 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 bow. Roll along, boys, save a place for me. I'm getting so tired of the company. I'm getting black looks from the big white man. I've gotta get away just as fast as I can. Down on Malibu where the living is so wild and free. If you wanna get happy, then people come along with me. A beep, bow, 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 bow. Good morning, freedom. I gotta make a way, gotta make a way, gotta make a way. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, freedom. It's another day, it's another day, it's another day. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, freedom. Yeah. A beep, bow, 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 bow. All over the world, it's the same old game. A picture time living is the thing to play. Loving our neighbor is a real life thing. There's only one way to get the people to sing. Down on Malibu where the living is so wild and free. If you wanna get happy, then people come along with me. A beep, bow, 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 bow. A beep, bow, 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 bow. A beep, bow, 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 bow. A beep, bow, 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 bow. A beep, bow, 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 bow. A beep, bow, 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 bow. A beep, bow, 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 bow.
Hey Anthony, I'm gonna go get a pop. You good? You light? You light?
No, man, I think I'm good. I'm good.
Are you sure? Are you light? Are you light? Are you good?
No, man, I think I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a pop. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Whoa, Lucy likes potatoes. Billy likes his beer. Johnny drives a hot rod so we can get on out of here. Daddy's at the factory overtime again. Mama's clipping coupons instead of shopping with her friends. Well, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel. And I feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. Just like in the Bible, trouble comes along. Things start getting out of hand. You can't tell right from wrong. Samson and Delilah, Cain and Abel too. Everybody's got to do just what they got to do. Well, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel. And I feel good. I feel good. Yes, I feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. So like I do, I would. I feel good. Play it for me, I believe. Feeling mellow, huh? Sweet. Take me to the country. Hero gets the girl. I was sitting with my popcorn. I was in another world. Maybe I'm dreaming, but this I truly swear. I saw the hero disappear, and it was me up there. Well, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel. And I feel good. I feel good. Yes, I feel good. I feel good. Yeah, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel. And I feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. 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 Like I knew I would. Don't you know? Feel so good. I feel good. Said I feel good. I feel good. I feel so good. I feel. Let's break it down, boys. I feel good. 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 Like I knew I would. I feel good. Said I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Don't you know? Feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. Said I
A little free bowl for you there. I feel good. Sometimes it's for nothing. Sometimes
It's for real.
Sometimes we have food for the party. Sometimes we don't.
We had plenty of food.
It's kind of like a boat ride. We're going to stretch that one out a long time.
I got a feeling we'll have food next year.
You know, Danny,
Yeah, that's
you know,
what I
the
said.
Tiki Man, he'll get fixated on something. He will not let it go.
I'm not complaining.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm
It's
not
good
complaining.
radio.
Yeah, I suppose so. He always says it's good radio.
I'm
Always
not
says it's
complaining.
good
Listen,
radio.
I ate Tuesday. It was fine. I'm not complaining.
Okay, you ate Tuesday.
All right, let's see here. Let me get. We got Gina Moore, right? Gina Moore in the studio. Okay.
X-Ray Lady is my name.
That's
X-ray
right.
lady.
She is a
Nice.
radiology tech.
I like that. Well, welcome to Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see right through you.
That's a good one.
The X-ray lady.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys having us yesterday over at the boat club there for a little get together. That was nice.
We had Plaza's red velvet cake.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
good.
That was right.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's more or less the hippie chicks now because she eats it before I do. I don't ever. Yeah. My favorite cake is red velvet, and I always get it for my birthday, but she eats it all.
You know, Gina, I'm not supposed to have wheat.
I know.
And I ate some anyway. I said I wasn't going to, and I ate one piece anyway last night when we got home, and I was like, why did you do that? It hurts so bad.
What I've always wondered
So
is
I'm done. I'm done. I've had my fill.
if you take a chocolate cake and you pour red food coloring in it and you call it red velvet, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's make one with green. What could we call it?
Well, that's a shamrock cake.
That's a shamrock
There you go.
cake. Yeah, there you
Like
go.
a shamrock cake. Okay.
That's a shamrock cake, and
you put
it's
shamrocks on
not
the top.
just cake with red food coloring. Okay, it's you got to have the right the right baking and everything in a red velvet cake. It has its own unique taste, and of course the icing makes it as well. But it is similar to a cheesecake. You like cheesecake?
Oh, I like carrot cake.
Carrot cake,
Yeah,
carrot cake.
Right. It's similar in that respect because it does have the cream cheese frosting on top.
I got you.
Yeah.
So who all did you bring with you, Gene?
Well, I have Sandy and Jerry from Ormond Beach, Florida.
Nice.
And Don, better known as Fauntleroy, out there.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, it's always nice to have you guys come over here. And did you guys come to the party?
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't remember.
Well, there were,
I
just messing
remember
with
that you guys were at the party.
Yeah.
we
But-
were.
Yeah, but he doesn't remember anything.
Tell him you saw him eating ice cream.
I did. And I got to reunite with so many of your friends from
very
all
cool.
over, from Memphis and
Yeah, I mean, there were so many people here. Usually, I don't really know if we have like a count of people, but and I'm just kidding. I knew you guys was at the party. I made a mistake before the party and told everybody my new favorite tequila, so they all brought it to me.
Oh,
and I drank it. I drank as much of it as I could because Flash refused to drink with me. He was over reading the Bible in the tiki bar that day and refused to drink with me on my birthday. He'd been drinking everywhere else all week long, and so
he
he
was
just
done by the time the party came
yeah, he's
along,
like, I've got to do something with my life. I can't sit here and drink with you all day. So I had to drink by myself, which made it to be where I didn't even know if I had ice cream or not. But it was good tequila.
yeah.
But we're never drinking
But
together.
we saw you kiss the pool too. So.
I don't remember that either. I hear a lot of. I can't be held responsible for anything that happens while I'm drinking. But
Well, I just wanted to say, Don and Gina live up the hill behind where
That's
I
right.
live here on the lake.
yes.
And they have a wonderful, big yard. And when your dog is staying at our house when you're away, it's a nice little place to walk back in their woods. And Katie Mae just loves to get in there and just she pops up her head, she looks around, and then she's down on the ground again with her nose, and then pops up her head, and throughout that whole little walk all the way down into the fishing club, what we call a snake shack on the other, you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. So anyway, we give her a big walk along in that area.
Well, she overdoes it when she goes, especially this last time when she went to the Goldens.
Oh, yeah. When she went to the Goldens, she ran that farm every day with Millie Bell, and when she came home, I thought something was wrong with her. Because she was not acting right, and
she wasn't eating.
She wouldn't eat. She was just laying on the couch, barely hold her head up. And I said, well, she's either sick or she's just worn out. And Tiki Man said, well, she's just worn out. And sure enough, after about 3 days, she popped back up again.
Yeah. She's like, man, I just want to lay down on the couch for a few days. I need a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah.
And because she ran with Millie Bell all week. And kind of the same thing.
Millie Bell's a lot younger than she is, and Katie is 7 years old, and Millie Bell is a brand new pup. You know, she's like a year or two old, and so she's got all that puppy energy. You know.
Well, she can run out there. She can just, if there's a deer, a half acre away, she sees it. She can run after the deer.
Yeah.
And she doesn't get to do that here.
Right, so she loves going to the farm.
She loves going there. But, yeah, she overdid it. She lost 20 pounds.
About 10. About 10.
She's put it back up because that dog didn't do nothing all week long. I mean.
No, she didn't do nothing all week. Now she'll eat. And then she wants to eat again. And I'm like, no, you've had your food today.
Well, a couple of days, and it was nice and hot all week long, but the... there'd be a commercial come on, and it'd be like, dogs chained to a fence somewhere,
that makes me so sad.
And it's like you give to the, help the dogs.
ASPCA,
and they'd be out in the sunshine, and another commercial would come on about don't lock your dogs up in a car and all this stuff. And it's almost like Katie would look at me and be like, isn't that so sad? She's laid up on the couch in the air conditioning, got life pretty good,
Mm-hmm. She does.
That's
have
just
a good
pitiful.
Life.
That's just pitiful.
Yeah, she has a good life.
She has a good life, that's for sure.
Well, we rescued her from McCamey.
Yep.
Yeah.
She was a rescue dog.
She was.
We believe she came in.
Hurricane dog?
She was a hurricane dog. Well, that's what they seem to think, that she was a hurricane, got displaced in the hurricane.
Yeah, they had an influx of dogs and cats. And
that was 2017.
Come in after Hurricane Irma.
Yeah.
And, she's very scared of water.
She doesn't like water at all, which is bizarre. She is a hound mixed with a pointer.
Yeah.
And she has webbed feet too, so you would think that she would like, she's a hunting dog all around. You'd think she'd be all in the water, but no.
Speaking of water, you had your kayaks.
Yes, we
Gina,
did.
Yesterday, did you guys get them out in the water?
No.
No. Okay.
It was pretty windy. We had a storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard rowing against the...
we left them in the driveway.
Yeah.
Just in case we can get out.
Today, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's. I guess the weather's going to be pretty good today. I haven't even looked.
Beautiful out.
Yeah, it's beautiful outside. Well, again, we appreciate you guys having us over there yesterday, and that was perfect because it did rain here for about 30 minutes. And then it dried up just as quick as it came. So
those hamburgers were cooked perfectly. They were pink in the center, nice and grilled with the cheese on it. Man, oh man!
Oh, Jerry was doing that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Right. They were very good.
Well, he was a chef in Key West.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Speaking of which, he used to live across the street from the cemetery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said he was wanting me to mention that.
Well, that's where B-Man and Misha lived.
That's where we stay when we go there.
Was it? God, I can never remember that road.
Well, I'll be doggone.
What is the name of that road?
Dang it, if you wouldn't have asked me, I would have said spit it out.
But it's right there.
It's right there. You just walk across the street.
If you lived across from the cemetery, obviously there's 4 different roads or whatever coming in different angles and stuff.
Well, he mentioned a street, so I don't know if it's the same one or not. Yeah. Maybe the same house.
And how long ago was that?
Probably about 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
But whenever we're together, he always has to concoct something. Like today, he said, okay, how many ears of that corn do you have left from yesterday? I said, we have about 6. He said, well, I'm going to make a corn salad, put some feta in it, some...
Grinnell.
Grinnell Street.
Grinnell Street. Yeah.
That's where we. Grinnell Street.
Yeah. Grinnell. Yeah.
Grinnell. Yeah.
I think you said that.
Really?
Grinnell. I think you did.
Yeah.
He may have been in where B-Man and Misha, I mean, because there's one house between them, Grinnell Street.
And the cemetery, yeah.
Grinnell Street comes like this. This is the one-way road.
It goes straight across the island.
Yeah, but Grinnell, the cemetery is the road here, and there's one house between B-Man and Michelle's house and the cemetery. You
That's
just
right.
Basically walk around the corner.
Yep.
So may be very close to it. But yeah, we love going to Key West. We have our songwriter showcase down there every year. This will be our 7th year in Key West in November, and it's always a good time. These guys went down one time with us, had a good time. We've been everywhere together.
I cooked hamburgers in the rain.
He always says that like he was beaten as a child or something. I had to cook hamburgers in the rain.
Yeah. The whole roof caved in and all this water came down on me.
Rick the Stick had his eye on, and he would rub his eye off his napkin because it had grease all over it.
Grease all over his big.
Oh, when it started raining, it was just one of those things where you just had to keep going.
Yeah, you just had to keep going.
And you dry it off pretty fast.
And I thank you all so much for cooking those hamburgers during the
Rick
showcase.
and I had a good time.
It's one of the things we got on the list this year to talk to Rick about, making sure we got good patties, good hot dogs, and we're doing the whole wristband thing this year, where because we had some real cheap bastards that came in and got a hamburger for $1 or $2.
Yeah.
And then took it
off. Didn't stay back and buy a beer or nothing.
Like around the corner to the tuna or Willie T's down the road. Yeah.
I remember going, well, wait a minute, where's he going? Where are they going?
Yeah. So now you got at least our job while we're at Rick's is to put butts in seats and people to buy alcohol. You know, that's why they keep bringing us back. So the very least you can do is buy a beer and then get a hot dog. So you get a coupon to go do that.
Right.
Yeah. It's still the cheapest hamburger and hot dog on the island. Okay.
Absolutely. You can't get one any cheaper than that.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it even comes with mustard.
It even comes with mustard. Well.
Yeah, and
you
of course
have to pay an extra quarter for that.
It's $2 hamburger with $6 mustard.
Now I do remember that you had to pay an extra $1 for cheese. Like it was a $1 hamburger, but if you wanted a cheeseburger, it was $2.
Oh, we sold more cheeseburgers than we sold hamburgers. That's for
B.O.'s Fish Wagon at 801 Caroline Street, Key West, Florida.
Well, ask any old timer in this old conkin' town who slangs the best fish sandwich around. I say B.O.'s Fish Wagon.
The best food, the best coffee, the best conch you can find anywhere. Conch fritters, conch sandwich, hand-cut fries, the best crew that you could possibly find in Key West as well. Now serving breakfast from 7 a.m. till noon. 7 days a week, come on down. 801 Caroline Street, B.O.'s Fish Wagon.
So early in the morning when you get out of bed, anything you want on some Cuban bread. Well, you can swing by when you get out of bed, have anything you want on some Cuban bread, have anything you want on some Cuban bread. B.O.'s Fish Wagon. You can even put some grits on it.
Sushi Song all night long.
Looking for great late-night food in Key West? Just go to Sushi Song at the corner of Truman and Duval.
Come try some of our newest draft. It's a Sushi Song Jasmine Rice Lager. It's so light and refreshing and good. We named it Every Day a Good Day.
Eat in, take out, deliver. Phenomenal sushi, amazing sake, and fine craft beers and wines. And don't forget some of the best fried rice on the entire island. That's Sushi Song.
Sushi Song all night long.
How about a happy ending with Sushi Song donuts or maybe a sake bomb?
Sake bomb!
Boom, boom, babies. Find us on Facebook, Sushi Song Key West, SushiSong.com. All night long till 4 a.m. Sayonara.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtiniKeyWest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
Woke up this morning feeling absolutely grand. First day of vacation, and I'm one happy man. 7 days at the beach, off the grid, out of reach, where there's blue skies, palm trees, and beer. No place I'd rather be than here, with these blue skies, palm trees, and beer. This is what time off is all about to me. Little R&R, kicking back by the sea, with my feet in the sand, and a cold one in my hand. I got blue skies, palm trees, and beer. No place I'd rather be than here, with these blue skies, palm trees, and beer. Back home I hear it's snowing, and the temperature is 28 degrees. Me, I'm floating on a raft in the ocean, soaking up some vitamin D. Trade winds blowing through the mangroves, filling up the spinnakers on the sailboats. Just call me a castaway, soul survivor, taking it day by day, filled with blue skies, palm trees, and beer. Why would I ever want to leave down here, where there's blue skies, palm trees, and beer? Blue skies, palm trees, and beer.
That's right, Mr. Marty Nickel. He has played the summer party before, and
I love
one
Marty
of our
Nickel.
favorites.
He is one of my favorites. He just came out with a new song. We need to get that in the
I
studio.
know. He's got to send it to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he'll send it to Brian, and then Brian will send it to me. I mean, that seems to be the thing now with Bill Crawley. You know, hey, I sent it to Brian. I'm like, what the hell? Am I chopped liver or what? You know?
Oh, come on now.
Screw Brian.
Don't say that.
Brian's got the budget.
Yeah, Brian's got the budget. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
But, yeah. Well, I wanted to go back and for those of you that had warm beer in the Tiki Bar last week for the summer party. What? Yeah, so I'm we're sitting in the Tiki Bar and I'm trying to relax, right? And I'm waiting for something to happen, right? Wait, a light goes out or this, that, whatever. Something says, this doesn't happen. So Flash comes in, he's got this big cooler, and he starts taking beer out of the refrigerator. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, that's right.
He's like, people are complaining because their beer's hot. And I'm like, the hell with them. What do you mean the beer's too hot? I mean, because I know that beer is, that refrigerator is set on a timer.
I know. But
that particular morning, because the party got started earlier, because the timer, I went ahead and clicked, it comes around and clicks, but I went on ahead and click it and cut it on so the refrigerators start getting cold. And I'd forgot about the timer part of it. So it had come back around where it normally cuts on and cut off, right?
Uh-huh.
And so, he's sober because he'd been drinking all week long. And he just, takes it upon himself. He thinks the refrigerator's broken. Actually, I think he thinks that somebody brought, I think it's Bert Herbert and them brought us a case of Lone Star beer.
Yes, I believe so. And also...
and that was warm beer when we
Jonas and Jessica brought us some beer, too.
Yeah, which I've got in your refrigerator here in the patio bar.
Yes, so nobody would take that.
I think I'm going to drink some of that today, but... The Lone Star beer, we put it in. It's hot, right? So
I thought it drug it down.
Yeah, he sometimes he overthinks things.
Do you think?
Anyway, so in his mind, the hot beer was dragging the cold air from the refrigerator. So the normal thing would be to take the beer out, right? I'm like, wait a minute. Let me cut the refrigerator back on.
But you never told me about the damn timer.
Well, you never told me about the hot beer. And he was sober. Because he'd been drinking for 4 days.
But they weren't my artists. And they were handing me warm beers and saying, stick them in there.
Yeah. But anyway, we got it fixed. So we'll make sure next year that the timer is... I went back this week. One of the things I did is change that timer to where it kicks on a little earlier in the summertime.
The only reason why we put the pitchers in there in the first place is because the keg was giving out too much foam. So we were letting it settle in there.
Right.
And then it would pour better into people's mugs or glasses and so on. And so on.
Yeah.
But... it was kind of one of those things where it was a double-edged sword because when the warm beer went in and we were trying to chill down or keep it, the foam going down on the other one, and the keg was coming out cold. It was coming out cold from the keg, but it was just kind of one of those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of beer flying around.
Yeah, there sure was.
Yeah. We weren't thirsty.
Yet.
Yeah. And I was fine because I had my... bottle of tequila in the black refrigerator, and it was nice and cold.
Right.
Of course you did.
I had my shot glass in my pocket. I was good to go, man. I was happy.
I told you those salted glasses were going to get a little too overpowering, didn't I?
Well, you're right. I was surprised. We had so much fun over at Mike and Julie's with those shot glasses that I couldn't wait to order.
Well worn in.
Yeah.
And they had been used so many times that the salt concentration wasn't quite as high. So I don't know if there's a way that maybe you could take your glasses and soak them.
I don't. Well, here's Uncle Alec's methodology.
Oh, his methodology.
Methodology. Yeah. I'm like, well, maybe if I put them in the dishwasher and wash them, right? He's like, no, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to wash all the salt away. They're still going to be salty.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know about that. How do they lose their salt like the ones that we had, right? I'm willing to try one of them and see.
Eventually. But don't put any soap in it, okay?
No, I don't want to do that. Soak them in like water, for a little bit. And,
water.
Well, get some of the salt out of it because it's too salty. It is definitely too salty. And it's so small.
Right. But I'm going to suggest that you do it in cold water and not warm or hot. And the reason is you may find yourself dissolving the whole damn cup.
Yeah. Because it's made out of salt. It's made out of Himalayan salt.
But it's made to last a long period of time.
So what you're saying is that because it's completely made of it.
Right, it'll dissolve it.
It'll dissolve it. So
cold water. I agree with Flash.
That's a dilemma. What can you say?
Yeah, you just have to order more.
But maybe they have a half salt
I don't know. I don't know.
It's very salty. You're right.
Yes,
I
they
was
are.
surprised by it. I was like,
Gina, they're talking about Himalayan, there's salt shots.
Shot glasses.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we got some of them out there.
And actually, the one that was over at Mike and Julie's, it overwhelmed me after one.
Oh, it
shot.
did.
I
Too
said,
much
I
salt.
can't do this
I
anymore.
was so impressed by the tequila, it didn't bother me a bit. I just kept on drinking. I was like, man, we got to get some of this tequila. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Now we got it by the gallon out in the freezer out here. So thanks to everybody who brought that for the party. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. You're planning a trip to Key West, make sure you reach out to Kelly. Friday, starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. Sundays, it's The Big Show, Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time, streaming live on the Island J Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. Later that afternoon on Sundays, starting at 5 p.m., it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, sharing the music of his hometown. And later on Sunday, it's the Sound Man from Hell with Gary Eck, the Key West Show, live from Key West. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun. That's right. Make sure you tune in for all these shows. Support these guys. They're all working hard to try to bring you the best entertainment they can. And, of course, they're all brought to you by different sponsors along the way. So, again, later this afternoon, I just got a message from Rick. He will be doing his show.
Awesome.
I think from Vidalia, Georgia.
Vidalia?
How do you say that again?
Vidalia. Valdosta.
Valdosta.
Oh.
Dada.
I was like,
Valdosta.
I don't think there is a Vidalia, Georgia, but I believe there's a Valdosta.
Yeah, somewhere in Georgia. He's going to be doing a show from somewhere in Georgia. And, of course, coming up tonight, the Sound Man from Hell, live from Key West, the Key West Show at 8 o'clock. You never know what you're going to get for that. Thank you all for being a part of the show. Thanks for John Beck. Well-deserved. Artist of the Month, Beach Buddha Coffee, Artist of the Month. You can go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the tab up there. It says Artist of the Month and learn everything about these artists that you may or may not have known. The video that we put together that John did not too long ago is part of that bio that they have up there for John. And who knows, maybe we can get him down here. How many gigs he doing a day? Like 12 or something?
4 today.
4 today?
4, that's
Goodness.
what he said.
That's a lot of steel pan playing.
That's a lot of playing.
Right.
You know, and you got to wipe them steel pans down every time.
I wonder how you tune those doggone things.
Well, maybe we can get him down here and he can teach you how to do it.
Man, that was good.
The things you wonder about.
I know.
Gina, thank you for sliding in here and hanging out with us and being so kind to us over at the boat club and being a part of the party. What did you think of the party?
Oh, I thought it was great. Got in the water, had a chance to play volleyball.
Yeah.
Got hit in the head a couple times.
Well, we had there's another thing we did. I had a pickleball championship.
On Friday.
On Friday.
I saw that.
And then Bloody Mary contest Saturday morning, which I thought went really well. I was very impressed with David and Gina's judging abilities. And then the party, of course, and then the Sunday show. And then, thank God, I had a week off of relaxing and a little R&R. Everybody needs to get a little break every once in a while in this action.
I wish you would have filmed the judging just so that we could have watched them.
I did.
Slurping and a little.
I did. It's out there. It's on YouTube.
Oh,
yeah, I filmed it.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that you can do live on YouTube on your phone. And I did that for the
So it's archived somewhere, huh?
Yeah,
pickleball.
you did that for pickleball.
And also for the Bloody Mary contest. So maybe I'll put something together. There is a video of all the pictures and stuff I slung out there yesterday, so you can go out and check out everything that all the people that was at the party. When they say, I was there, I don't think you would. I was there. There, right
You were there.
I was there eating ice cream. Really?
I was there.
Was it good? But anyway, it's about time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. We really appreciate everybody that came to the party, everybody that did bring food and gifts and cards, and Shotsky over here. Really appreciate everything that everybody did for the party, and hopefully next year we can put together did you say we had a party planning committee?
Yes, we do.
All right.
That would be me and Ann and Mo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did they know about this?
They volunteered for it.
Really?
Great.
Yes, they did.
Well, I'll tell you what, if anybody can jump in there and make things happen, it's Mo for sure.
For sure.
Just so it's not Larice.
Well, if you can get Mo to bring you 2 napkins, by God, she'll do it. I'm just telling you right now.
She sure will.
Yeah, she'll bring you 2 napkins.
When your bag is peeing.
Yeah, when your bag is peeing in a Mexican. If you need 2 napkins because you dropped your tequila in a Mexican airport, Mo is there.
That's right.
Been there, seen that. But right now, it's time for us to get on out here and let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Make sure you tune in to all the shows on Tiki Man Radio. Support these artists and all these DJs and all these sponsors that we have that makes this thing go round and round from one Sunday to the next. Start your day the island way with some positive vibes. For God's sakes, turn off the negativity and cut on the positivity with Tiki Man Radio. Download the app, take it with you everywhere you go. Tell Alexa to play Tiki Man Radio and she'll do it. We'll be back next Sunday with another edition of Sunday Mornings with Tiki Man. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly.
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a great day, everybody.